Alright. What's good, guys? How's it going? How are you doing on this fine day? How much? Okay, YouTube's taking a solid 1 gigabyte. Honestly, that's less than normal we take those. What's good, Loon? How's it going? Congrats on first. What's good, Brushy? Yeah, Cerydra is out. Let me swap screens. Oh, I'm also not on the screen. So let me do that. There we go. Alright. Yep, Cerydra is out on every server now, so if anyone wants viewer polls, do let me know. I don't think I've heard of anyone wanting them, though, so... Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. Also, that's not a good volume for music. Okay. What's good, Justin? How are you doing? Should be, I think. Yeah, she's out. She's out. Hope I don't have to update my game. No, it's a middle of a version update, so there's no update. Don't worry. That's only the first version that gets an update. Uh, yo, what's good, Charmed? Congrats on winning the 50-50. We take those, dude. Hell yeah. I'm scared you'll brick me. I'm scared I'll brick my own account too. I mean, don't worry. Same here. We'll wait a little bit for before doing the polls, but yeah, on this account, we've got a pretty solid amount of polls, honestly. Got 71. Matter of fact, let's just convert everything. There's no reason not to convert on this account. Yeah, so +2. We take those. Puts us at 73 polls, and we have like 6 pity. So we have more than enough to be getting a 5-star. Like we're looking good on that department. Now we just need to win. And if I don't, I'm gonna cry a little bit. I don't know, man. The more I see of Cerydra, her gameplay is just really interesting. I guess to start off, let's do her trial. Also, Silverwolf rerun. I actually don't know anyone in existence that is pulling for Silverwolf's rerun, to be honest, dude. Woke up 3 minutes ago? Damn, bruh. Back to the hashtag dorm life? I'm sorry. Today is the first day of back to the dorms. Tragic. Not fun. Oh yeah, I gotta add everyone. I almost forgot. Qingshui rerun? True, man. Qingshui is permanently benched now with the release of Archer. For everyone ever. Tragic. Oh yeah, what does this look like? Oh my god, she thinks she chess. Also, this is an interesting team. Why the fuck is Luoka here? That's very, very interesting. I guess they still don't believe in the sustainless meta for Finon for some reason. Even though they... See, it's really weird. They... Remember when they did 4-star trials, or they still do them to this day, they never put sustains in some of those. Why can't they do that for Finon? I don't get it. So I did a single 10-pull on Cerydra, and if I didn't get her, I stopped, but I got her, and it was at 15 pity. Yo, let's go, congrats. And got a double on Lightcone is fucking nuts, dude. GG's, we take those, bro. That is a Dubsky Royale. God, I really hope I get to try her today. Only W I'm taking is that both my classes were cancelled on the first day. Okay, that's a massive W right there. And you only had 2 classes for the first day of college? That's one of the things that I did really like about college when I was going. There is at least a lot of freedom in the class schedule. Now, it's kind of clickbait because they make you do work outside of class anyways. You just go to class for like 30 minutes, but then they give you 8 hours worth of work a day, so it's a clickbait. But like, you know, it's very nice. It's very nice for that aspect. That's one thing I much preferred over going to like high school, right? Archer is not 4'2". True, fair enough. Oh, my dog is knocking like an actual human on my door. That's weird. Yeah, that was weird. My dog like straight up fucking knocked. And they don't have knuckles, so I don't know how they did that, but well, they're here now. I'm not prepared for Limbus X Arknights collab. Collabs in Limbus are kind of weird because they'll never have an actual playable character, which is unfortunate, dude. What are you doing, dog? What's the haps, little boy? Okay. Yo, let's get a boot, bro. Tato is not first. Cerydra, more like Skip Redra. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Hello, YouTube Ishtar. So Bronya and Cerydra have new light cones and the 54% skill damage stacks. Oh, I never thought of that actually. Isn't there a condition though that it doesn't work on Bronya because because Bronya's ultimate doesn't do damage? Let me read it again. Like, what all does Bronya get from this? So attack percent worthless for Bronya. Ultimate to attack, so that doesn't give her the skill point, unfortunately. Would have been cracked if it did. And then the one thing that is given is after they use skill on an ally, they increase skill damage for 54%. Like, this part's really good, but it's not... I don't know if it's worth to use over just, like, Bronya's signature, for example. It's okay, I want the egos? Fair enough, fair enough. Want me to do a prediction for when you pull? Yeah, sure, go for it. Sure. Silk Song, wait, that shit releases tomorrow? I didn't know that shit was releasing tomorrow with how people are talking about it. What? Why'd you send your ID, Charmed? What does this mean? She just gets the attack in 54%? Yeah. At least it's something, I guess. Will Draw play Silk Song? I don't really play... I don't really play... What's it called again? Hollow Knight? I didn't play it. I don't have any plans to right now. But I mean, I'm glad for the people that have been wanting it for like, I think 10 plus years or something, right? Damn, tomorrow's huge. Want me to set it now or in a bit? I'm not sure. There's like not that many people here right now. But I also might do my polls soon. Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably not yet. Grolic, you got lucky? Huge. What happened? Can you look at my Cerydra? Yeah, sure. Let's see. Yup, we're here for Gamba. What's good, Heyday? How's it going? Mods, please give Heyday a shout out. Did you do Cerydra polls? I don't think you said you were, right? Now hurry up, mods. Stall by doing the entire bar event. Is it actually 15 minutes? No way it's that short. Is it really, dude? What's good, Space? And if you did it in 15 minutes, that means it's like 3 minutes long. There's no fucking way. Failed 50-50 to E2 Bronya, 40 pulls I got Cerydra, 1 multi for Cone. Multi half I got E2 Blade, so I'm not guaranteed. Damn. That's huge W, congrats, dude. Yeah, apparently Silksong is only like 20 bucks, even on Switch, right? In the day and age where every game costs 70 bucks, that's fucking insane, dude. Like, that's great. That's huge, I would even say. Only $20? That means I have more money. Yeah, no, exactly. How many people in chat are actually planning to play Silksong? Like, type 1, I guess. Though there's not that many people, I'm just curious. Good, just got home from class, and no Cerydra for me. I don't have Fine on her Anox. Yeah, no, that's fair, that's fair. But she looks cool. Think about the aura she has. The Hollow Knight devs are actual goats. Yeah, that's so W player friendly right there. $70 games aren't even worth it, more often than not. Well, I mean, nowadays the games that are 70 bucks are pretty goddamn good. It's just that I wish they weren't 70 bucks. 1, 2, okay, yeah, not that many people, it seems like. I don't have any devices for Silksong. What devices is it on? Isn't it going to be every device except for mobile? I'm thinking of getting it. Fair enough. I'm definitely going to look for gameplay at least, but I don't know if I myself am actually going to buy the game. Got on my way for it. Yeah, exactly, Shiara Farms. Using Saber, Cerydra, RMC, Huehue. I am curious how they interact together, but I don't expect Saber and Cerydra to be a phenomenal combo or anything. Alright. Oh yeah, I was gonna check your Cerydra, let's see. So, the team is, good thing you did put the team. That's the only team you're using her for, right? Just Saber? I at least know on the computer and Xbox? Fair enough. So probably all consoles, right? I've never even played Hollow Knight, probably. Yeah, no, exactly, same here. That's pretty much my exact thing, too. I've never played it. It looks like a cool game, though. I might watch Markiplier playthrough. /J, I haven't watched Markiplier in like 7 years. Yes? Okay, sick. So, the thing that I'm a bit confused about is, I'm not completely sure on this yet, but from what I know, you do want an ER rope if you're not using her with Fine on, because the reason Fine on wants her to use an attack rope is because you can't use her ult while Phynon is in the departed state. Meanwhile, with someone like Saber / Anoxa, you have the opportunity to use your ultimate, so you get more benefit from it. But I could be wrong, and attack could be the move for literally everything. I'll definitely be doing some testing and see if that's a truth nuke or not. But just keep that in mind. There's 20% attack subs. You want more attack? No, you don't want at least 4. Well, here's the thing, Big Puppy Man Destroyer. They do get 4,000. And that's because of the light cone they're using. This light cone stacks up an extra, what is that, 48% attack? Pretty safe to say that they're going to have 4,000 in battle. So they have a good amount. 20% attack sub seems to be good enough. They have good main stats. They have double attack main stats. They're good. They're good on attack. Now, the one thing that you're not good on is speed. I think you do want bare minimum 140 to get 160 in battle, because she gives herself 20. And that's about it. You could also adjust Saber too, and give her attack boots, get her to 116 speed, 114, and that way she gets more damage while still being at 134. Up to you if you want to do that though. It is something you can min-max with. My Cerydra's on 155 speed. I need 162 to outspeed Sunday. Help. Doesn't she get 20 in battle, or are you counting the plus 20? Hollow Knight is pretty fun, not gonna lie. I love watching people like speedrun it and shit. I won 50-50, so I went for E1. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, you shouldn't regret it, especially because you're a Phynon main. That shit is literally Phynon the Eidolon right there, dude. Now we're doing our own Gamba. Alright, feel free to set up the Gamba poll for gambling poll. What's good, random person? Did I just say that? I don't know. She gives herself skill target 20. Yeah, exactly. She gives both her and herself 20. Yeah. She gets 20 in battle, but I want to have 160 base. I see. My current pre-build that I have, honestly, I could pull it up just for stalling until the prediction pull is done. I'll just show how mine looks right now. But I only have Phynon, so I know I'm good for attack rope. I'm just not certain if we always want attack rope yet. It's very possible. Alright, we're supposed to go to Fribbles. Hold on. Now pull? We gotta wait for the pull. We gotta wait for the pull. Bub. Because she really only gives a fuck about speed and attack, so I mean it's probably achievable. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay. This is the wrong ID. Here it is. Yeah, this is how my pre-build for Cerydra looks right now, and as you guys will notice, when I swap to automatically Cerydra, look at how much of a fucking difference her signature makes in attack. Jesus Christ, man, 4.6 thousand. It's also kind of clickbait though, because I don't know how much attack the event light cone results in battle. But like 4.6 thousand to, where is it? S5, 3.7. Now, like I said, I can't check how much this gives until I actually get her, if I get her. But like that's a pretty big difference before battle at least, right? Like pretty crazy. But yeah, from what I've seen, if you want to give your DPS 1,000 attack buff, you're going to want her at 4,106.7 attack, guys. So keep that in mind if you want the funny number. Mid? Oh. Any Evernight pullers here? I'm going to go for Evernight. I don't know which account it's going to be on, but I do plan on it. How's the Gamba pull looking? Draw is him, draw is not him. People are actually voting for me. I guarantee Space probably is going to vote for me just so I lose. Absolutely. Trust. Time to solve for 5 minutes? Yay! I mean, we can find a way. If anyone wants reviews, go for it. Forgot I can just do this? What? Water? Oh, dude, we haven't gotten that in like 5 years. I'm thinking maybe I should like remove that redeem now because it's such a big waste of points now, bro. Alright, but let me drink the water. I'll try to make this audible. Could you guys hear that? Anything? That's pretty huge, dude. Up. Bro, lower drink water costs? No, listen, it's either I remove it or it's either I remove it or I keep it. There is no lower the cost. Why would I do that? Still haven't recovered from the 30,000 or something I spent. Yeah, dude. It's always the opposite of what you vote for some goddamn reason, bro. Yeah, could you guys hear that? Was that audible enough? I could do it again. I mean, it's 100,000 points. Bro, I I almost throated the water, bro. Okay. There we go, dude. Dear Lord. But yeah, what are we thinking of my beautiful Cerydra build? I just don't know how much that is in battle for the attack, but overall, I think pretty decent pieces, right? Except for the chest piece. Look at how ass this fucking piece is, dude. This shit was so disappointing. It could have rolled into flat attack. It could have rolled into speed more, but nope. 3 defense rolls. Great. Make the new Hydrate redeem where you have to do a sim universe run. Fuck no. Fuck no. That'll become so annoying. Can you drink out of a tumbler or cup next time? Like the app? What do you mean out of a tumbler? All defense is good. It's not like it's worthless because it's nice to have survivability more on her, but like I need more attack and speed. That is a pretty good idea. I mean, I don't like this one very much. I don't like doing sim universe runs. Want to review my Heislands? Yeah, sure, we can check him out real quick. Alright. Day 1, Suri Trash. I'm seeming to notice a lot of people that pulled for Cerydra and then still slander her. I don't get it. Alright, Heislands. So S1, 151, 3.4. So, 2 things to note that I would say. I personally am still a firm believer that you want attack rope on Heislands. I think someone said only if you have like E2 or something, or like a shit ton of Eidolons on the team giving you more attack, you could go for ER. Otherwise, attack seems better. Oh no. EHR is good, no issues there. And the only other thing I could suggest is trying to get a few more attack substats instead of speed. Because, I mean, in my experience, I'm still not certain on this. You might benefit from getting 160 speed, but as far as I know, it should be more beneficial to have more attack and still being above 134 speed. But we'll see. You know what a tumbler is? What is it? Cup with a lid? Oh. Why is it called the app? Pulled for her just to see if I would get her early? That's a pretty huge strat. Yo, what's good, Septu? How's it going? Alright, now let's peep the Cerydra. Yeah, noted. Up to you. Up to you on that. Oh, and if you have a better physical damage, do use that instead, because it still does affect all types of dots that she applies. Alright. You said Cerydra. Okay, so. It's kind of funny that she has wind damage traces. Gonna make it easier to max her at least. So, off the bat, I don't know how I feel about Dance on her, especially if you're using her on a team with Fine on. You're never gonna proc this, so there's like realistically no reason to use Dance on Cerydra here, unless you're doing like a silly 0 cycle. Otherwise, just use either the Robin event Lycone or the Cerydra event Lycone. Obviously Cerydra one is better, but they both have their uses, because you know Cerydra's sub DPS is kind of good actually. But outside of that, damn, there's like, did you actively choose non-crit pieces? How the fuck are there no attack subs at all? Damn. 16 flat attack and that's it. Okay, so definitely I would recommend you swap Lycone. I would recommend you try to get a bit more attack subs. 16 flat attack might not cut it. And other than that, I think the relic sets and main stats do look good though. Since RMC gives crit damage to all, also increases her crit damage, and she guarantees crits, so she's doing it. Yeah, at least 2 damage, exactly, dude. Prediction is done, so pull whenever. Yeah, I'm gonna pull after this, for sure, for sure. Bobbin. Yeah, Bobbin Lycone is apparently 1% worse than the Cerydra event Lycone, so use that if you want. Also, holy EHR, Jesus Christ, on that one piece. Alright. Bro's built like Canario? What? Alright, let's swap. Now it's gambling time. I forgot to close out of Epic 7, so I'm gonna do that now. Oh yeah, how did the prediction poll results look? I wish I could look right now, but it's gone, right? So I have no fucking clue. How much is sub DPS Cerydra doing? I have no clue. We'll find out once I pull her, surely, bro. I think from a video I saw, it was like 20,000 per target on ultimate, but I mean that's pretty decent sub DPS, right? E7 crashes on my phone, so I'm not playing it. How the fuck does your phone crash with Epic 7? Does it crash when you try to run the calculator and how? Interesting. Trying to get Lady of the Scales? Yeah, I'm trying to get her. I have no clue what she does, but her banner's not doing me too good right now. Alright, 6 pity, let's get right into it. Please give me Cerydra, bro. Damn, chat's not full of haters today for the poll. That's pretty cool. You play Uma on it? Yeah, no, that game is graphically worse than Epic 7. They're pretty damn close. Thank you, Bladesy. Alright, Wind Don Hung, this is a sign. Both Cerydra and Don Hung are wind. Noticing. 26 pity. Please lose, fuck you. Another Wind Don Hung. Noticing that they're both wind type. 36, watch this. Okay, we're not getting an early, seems like. Get Cerydra, I'm trying, bro. Cerydra's fine, I'm just afraid Cyrene actually does better for her than Finon. No. Cerydra's too specific to get outdone. I guarantee it won't happen. Or, worst case scenario, it replaces Sunday, which, I mean, I doubt it, but yeah, like, Cerydra's just way too specific for Finon, bro. Alright, Somp Goat, wind type. Noticing, by the way. Notice how we're only getting wind types. I'm just saying, guys. This should be 50 pity. Okay. Then you get a Himiko. Dude, if I lose, at least give me a fucking blade, bro, please. That would at least be interesting. Cyrene will become a for DPS Evernight / J. We'll see. Hope bro loses, thanks. Oh, let me skip. Qingshui, she's also 3'2", just like Cerydra, noticing. Alright, 60. Oh, that's a new character. That's a new character. That means that it's either Blade or Cerydra, right there. That guarantees. I didn't know that was our 50th character, but dude, this is either Blade or Cerydra. Please. It's guaranteed no. Oh wait, it also could be Seal, but let's ignore that possibility. Oh god, I thought it was just 2. 50th? Yeah, that's my 50th character on this account. W either way, no, it was until I remembered I don't have Seal on this account. It's Blade. That is the best possible loss we could have. Hello, 4'5", Qingshui. Honestly, I don't mind that. I wanted Blade, so I don't think that's a bad thing. But hypothetically, Space, did you vote on me winning? Hypothetically? Blade better than Cerydra? Hell fucking no, he's not. Now we lying. Hell nah. How'd you know? I have a gut feeling, bro. Dude, it always happens. Well, now we have 20 polls left. Huh, dude. Yeah, I got the achievement for getting my 50th character. My 50th character is Blade. Now, honestly, I'm not too sad about it. That's the best possible loss we could have gotten. But, you know, I did kind of want Cerydra more. We still have 30 polls. Watch this. Surely. Just like in good old days. What? More polls? Yeah, we still got some. Dun, dun. Blade Jingliu in 2025 soon? Yes. Can confirm, dude. Rip my points. Well, thank you for believing in me, guys. I appreciate the believers, but unfortunately, we did not win. We did not Dubsky Royale. We got one more 10 pull for today, bro. That really fucking sucks, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, okay. Again, that's the best possible loss we could have gotten. But I did want Cerydra. And it's still possible we could get her, I guess. It's just a little less likely, you know. Alright, watch this. Damn, no earlies. Dude, we have been getting fucking cocked recently with our polls, man. Jingliu took 150 because we lost, and then, you know, Cerydra, same thing. Goodbye to my luck in gacha games recently. Surely this builds up towards a seed win tomorrow, right? Because I believe that's when she comes out, right? Have fun grinding them polls? I'm not fucking grinding shit. Hell no, I learned my lesson from Jingliu. Hell no, bro. I'm grinding on my main account before anything. We got one more pull. Dun, dun, dun. Got 70 points, GG. 70 points? What do you mean? Didn't vote? Give me 100,000 points? Yo mama. Wait, I didn't pull on Silverwolf Banner, did I? Imagine I accidentally pull on Silverwolf Banner and then I shit myself, dude. YouTube, yeah, YouTube has horrible delay, dude. You got Gapard? Tragic, bro. At least I got Blade, but like... And then you get another Neko instead of Seed. Yeah, I would actually have to kill Xiaoji at that point, dude. No, I would like genuinely fucking murder Xiaoji if that happened. CD tomorrow, easy win on God, man. What's the best source for character builds? What's good, Drexy? What do you mean? If you need build advice, I could try to help you, but if you mean like a document, there's the official document. Yeah, true, me, dude. See, now at least we could try Blade. He can't use anything other than Rap-a-Lycon on this account, right? Like, he can't use Dance and Sunset? Can he? I don't think that's worth it at all. Thanks, chat. Songs from Song Request on? No, not right now. Let me peep this document and see what they think about Yunli Lycone. What is that document? Yeah, I'm pretty new, just hit TL60 and just got my first team to 80. I don't know how I should proceed. I mean, if you're down, you could screenshot your characters and let me know exactly what you're trying to aim for. But up to you, yeah. I don't know what that document is that was just sent, but I believe Loon. Was it the official one? Wait, let me try to compare the URL. Oh, I think, yeah, that's the document that I agree with. Yeah. Let's see, where is Blade on this? Unreachable Side and Flame of Blood blaze my path. So yeah, we cannot use anything other than a Ninja Record Lycone, huh? Well, I mean, Secret Vow probably works, right? Yeah, Secret Vow works. Man, this fucking sucks. Do I even have Longesvis laying around, man? I have pieces, but they're not looking too good. I'm not gonna lie. He can't use any other sets, right? I mean, I guess Poet, right? But wouldn't I use -1? Or I guess, yeah, no matter what, he'd use Speed if I use him on Caster's team or not. Didn't realize he went live because I was busy lobotomizing myself and staring at a wall. That's pretty goddamn chill. What's good, Charm? How's it going? Dude. Yeah, have fun with Starl. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, Longesvis is best in slot. And I think I literally can't do that. Well, that's awesome, dude. I don't think I pre-farmed for him at all. Which, you know, it makes sense. But let's see if I surprisingly did. Congrats on Himiko? Nope, it was bald. I got bald with my gaming, dude. I just don't have anything prepared for this guy. Is there any way I could get a... Okay, how many pulls does the bartending event give? Does it actually take 15 minutes to clear? Fuck, Dude, I always... Whenever I start stream, I always drink something that stains my fucking white shirt. Every time, bro. It fucking spills out of my shirt. What is this bullshit? Whatever. Whatever, dude. Like 3 to 4? No way, it only gives 3 to 4 pulls, dude. Let me just... Okay, I can't check for myself, but I guarantee it doesn't give 3 to 4 fucking pulls. No way, you gotta learn how to not stain your shirt. Well, it's by not accidentally spilling it, yeah. Alright, let me teleport. First mistake was wearing clothes. Yeah, I should have just been naked, dude, and then turn on my camera. That would have helped, bro. Hello, Shaban. Who broke Himiko emote? Is that not supposed to be Himiko? Hold on. How is it broken? It's literally working. I don't understand. That's a bad strat for not making money? What? Gosh, I'm hungry? Hi, Code. What's good, man? That's... I hope you enjoy the bartender event. That might help. I Prayge, dude. Stream D's nuts. Oh, what's good, crazy? Is this real? Dewey won't give you dick. Play Uma instead. How about you play Uma? JP Uma player? Go for it right now. Play global Uma right now. My Frankers broke? Huh? The fuck is Frankers? If you stream naked, you will make too much money, and that's... Yeah, true. I kind of want to be like a humble gazillionaire instead of like a bajillionaire, dude. I mean, that's fair. Is it easy? I have no idea. I haven't started it. I just want to see how many polls it has conducted after... Wait. Flavor goes extremely mellow? The fuck does that... Okay, so it is different from last time. I mean, I'm pretty sure we want just another one of these, right? Okay, extremely mellow. How do we get it extremely? Did I do it right? No? I need to, like, pay attention while I'm playing. How about I play Uma? Go for it. Global Uma is like release Wua? I wouldn't say that. I think it's really dumb for a game that's 5 years old to not add any of the quality of life that has been obtained in the 5 years of the game existing, though, but it is what it is. Oh, it wants maxed out on sugar, so... Don't I just choose the same thing? 3 times? Does that do it? No? Is that not extremely mellow? Wait, hold on. So 1... And then... 1 and then 1. Did that not do it? Bruh. Do I have to stir it? I honestly don't know what the fuck the difference is for stirring it other than that it looks like a drink. Allow me to explain. Your mother! I know you're not going to explain it. Hang on, maxed out on sugar. We could help you if it wasn't for your giant head. Okay, let me... Wait, dude, I'm not even... Okay. Here. If you fuck up enough times, the game will show you the recipe? I thought I fucked up enough times already, did I not? Why would a game not get quality of life? You want them to make original players into second-class citizens? Yeah, true. True, man. They actively want our experience worse. You're going intense? Yeah. Is that not right? Is extremely in between? How do I get extreme? It just says intense or... I don't see an extreme. Extremely mellow? Yeah, I don't see an extreme setting. Not intense? I don't see extreme! How do I get extreme? How do I do it? Ah! Why'd they give Heisland's partner plus on Pride One, but Black Swan is unscathed? Well, because Black Swan is just benched. Easy. Nah, I don't know. I just don't look at Pride One anymore for that reason. Shove up a puffer goat milk. There you go. Easy. Use the soothing soda. Like this? Okay, thank you. Let's see, Oh, I guess I was focusing on the extreme part. So I'm assuming extreme is just the highest setting, right? Easy dubs. 2 puffer goat and the 1 in the bottom drink. Luckily, I didn't have to do this method. Are we chill? Thank you, Loon. Alright, next guess. I just want to see how many pulls I can get, dude. Can I not? Brother. The Herda's getting a fucking drink? Large or extra large? Okay. We'll go for this. Now, if only my puppet were more opinionated. Select ice quantity? What the fuck does that mean? I guess we just choose ice? Surely? Special mix recipe records 2 possible outcomes that can be produced. Is this a fucking Diavolo drink? Why are there 2 possible outcomes that could be produced from the same drink? What is this shit? Is this a timeline breaking drink? What the fuck is happening? If they are independent, feel free to mix them according to your preference. What? Okay. Chatting in YouTube is like lobotomizing self? True. Unshakable confidence? Why the fuck can a drink be confident? What does that even mean? What does a confident drink even mean? What is this? Have you done perfection on your main? Yeah, I have. Actually? No, I didn't. I lied. I haven't done it on my main yet. So once we're done with this account, we will swap over to that. Well, okay. Confidence is probably the blue thing. And then... Why the fucking drinks be confident? You're not allowed to use Derta? I mean, I'll use it to test her. But I can very much get away with not using Derta, dude. I don't want my drink to be shy or anything. Unshakable confidence. That's not confidence, apparently. So it's this one. A dash of collaboration. What the fuck? How? What does that mean? Alright, so it's the blue thing, apparently. Alright, did we do it? I need one more, apparently. Do I just do this? Alright, cool. I can make growth. Choose decoration. I guess we'll choose this thing. Alright. Soothing soda and puffer goat. It's too late. Is Cerydra better than Bronya on Saber? Should be. Bronya's a fucking fraud for Saber team. You can make growth? I guess so. Not really sure what's happening in this new event. Took me too long to type. These are the ugliest drinks ever? Were they? I kind of looked away from the last one. Were they ugly? I thought they looked decent. Looks like Starl's doing their we're going to rerun events then completely ruin them thing again. Like, what the fuck is... I don't know, man. Yeah, like, I don't think it ruins the event, but it just doesn't make sense. What the fuck does collaborative and rebellious mean? Is my drink going to fight back? Okay, let me put this into Google. 80 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, I should just say times 6. Stop recording my voice. 80 times 6. So 480? Damn. They weren't lying. It is 2 pulls. Well, it's 3, but... Damn, one of the only events we get this patch is 3 pulls? Really? 3 pulls? I'm gonna rope myself. Say hi to Canario for me if he's still alive. Do you know Canario or something? You keep on mentioning him. You're just not Sigma enough to get it? True. No, it's 3 pulls. That's really stupid. We somehow still have 90 pulls this patch. I don't know where it comes from, but apparently it's here. Swiping $300 as a thanks to him right now? I agree. Well, at the very least, let's do this silly single right here, and we are not going to worry about this event. It gives no pulls, dude. I really wanted Cerydra, man. That sucks. Oh my god, 2028. ZZZ would, like the puzzle event and the pick event. What about Zenless on Zero? Are you just talking about them having 3 pull events? We'll see, but that's a different thing. This is the only event in this patch, as far as I know. I don't think they talked about there being literally anything else for the next 21 days for events. And it's a 3 pull event. I really don't understand here what the thought process is, but now not only do we get cucked, but the event only has 3 pulls. That's pretty huge. No spring missive skin? What's that? I thought you were a Firefly? Is that what that says? Oh, Firefly owner? I mean, that's on my main account, unfortunately. There we go, okay. They're gonna do literally no events per patch, they better double the poll. Exactly, man, like, I wouldn't have any complaints if they doubled the fucking poll amount. That's normally what they'd been doing, but 3 polls is kinda weird. Well, either way, we have 50 characters now, so I guess we'll start working on building Blade from now on. I kind of didn't expect this. Is it worth for me to farm a secret Val light cone for him? Oh, and we got a Sompoidal on the... We didn't have E6 yet. Here we go. Is Starl starting to go down the Genshin route? No, we're still getting 90 pulls per patch, like I said. I just don't know where the fuck it's coming from. Like, I can pull up this pull tracker. Look at this. Like, I don't know where the fuck they're coming from, but we still have 93 pulls, somehow. I don't know how, but we have not dropped below 90 for, like, literally a year at this point, right? Like, 2.4 was the last time we had less than 90 pulls. And then the worst patch ever was Topaz, which is at 77. We have never had a 50 pull patch. Somehow. Literally Genshin, no, Genshin's 50 pull patches. We are currently, I think, on par with Genshin's amount of pulls in their anniversary. Pretty huge. Let's see. You know, it's hilarious. I still don't have E6. Oh, Susheng? On your main account? Damn. The hell? Considering skipping March for Cerydra, she has a better design. I mean, to each their own. It's fine to be wrong. It E what it E. Yeah, let's farm for Blade, and then today we're gonna be doing Pure Fiction on our main account. And I think that's it. Maybe I could use this guaranteed on March, because realistically, it's better for me to get March on this account. It'd just be kind of sad, because I just got Jingliu. Jingliu does seem like she just dies if you have March in your account, so I'm a bit worried about that. Okay, let's just use E1 Triba. Does everyone just have that one 4-star they don't have E6 of somehow? Nope, I don't. This is on my alt account. 14 accounts, bruh. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, no, I'm really confused. What were they thinking for the drink event, dude? I thought it would at least have like a 10 pull. I mean, that seems like the norm. If that, like, am I missing something? Didn't they make an update where you can like check the month's event plans or like the version's event plans? How do we check that? Because maybe I'm just forgetting it and they're gonna either add more content to that event or there's another event that I secretly forgot about. I just straight up, I don't know, man. These Hoyo Show won't mind at all, and they're right. No, people definitely mind. They thinking it's a small event, so whatever? Yeah, but like, it's the only event for 3 weeks, right? Yeah, the McDonald's event gives a 10 pull. But like, do we have the event planner thing, or was that not out yet? I swear I remember them talking about it in the last live stream. Did that not happen? I don't know if it's beginner luck, but I almost never have more than 40 on pulls. What do you mean? You mean you never take more than 40 pity for pulls? Because if so, that is incredibly lucky. Why did Sunday basic attack? Dude, I love using my anti-Sunday agenda on autoplay. If you actually mind, go make a Reddit post live on stream. That's where they'll listen. Bruh. Yeah? No, yeah. You're supposed to normally get 5 stars at like 77 pity is what I've noticed the most average amount is. So if you get anything below that, that's a huge W. Alright, we get 3 more runs. I'm at least pretty excited to get to use Blade now, though. Honestly. But other than that, I'm not Blade num1 fan or anything, so this is... It still feels like a crushing defeat to lose back-to-back 50-50s. If I lose to Seed, like I said, I will kill Xiaoji. He will die by my hands. He will. My Cerydra was at 78. Yeah, like normally that's where you get it around. Dun, 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 dun. Blade would go crazy on this count if he also had Jade. No, he'd be worse with Jade. Unless I did Sustainless, I guess, and didn't want to use Ron May. We're NA players, so devs won't listen, and CN players just like doing dailies, pulling, jerking off, and spending 5,000 per patch. That will get more events. I'm at least hoping that the third team game mode thing does make it feel a little less empty for having less content, right? Because I guess the last thing we get is one more MOC reset during this patch. But again, is there a way I can check the event planner for the patch? Does anyone know how to check that? Because I swear it should be in game. Jade, Blade, May, Fat Fuck, infinite follow-ups of 3,000 damage each. Want to see how my follow-ups Archer pull luck went? Yeah, sure. New endgame is like Stygian Onslaught. It doesn't reset patchly. I don't know what that means. Does that mean that it starts like... yeah, when does it reset? I don't know how Stygian works. So you saying Blade still fucking sucks? No, I'm saying on that team he sucks. He needs his premium team or else he dies. He needs to use the exact team that Jingliu is using right now. I'll send it to you. It was going so well before it went bad. That luck had to balance out, I guess. But yeah, at this point, I'm gonna start having no XP mats again once I level Blade. I don't know how much is gonna remain after this. Like, look, 460 purples is all we got on this account. This account is somehow poorer than no pull. Well, I guess because it has more to level. There we go, level 70 bald right now. We're at least gonna level 80 him first, and then we'll work on traces, I guess. Alrighty. How does he look for major traces again? Are you gonna pull Cerydra for that Blade? I wouldn't say I'd pull him for Blade. I think that might be one of the worst synergistic characters with Blade in existence. Now, mainly, I'm pulling for Finon. But at this point, I'm not sure if I should continue. I think I will continue, because I really want Cerydra, but... I don't know, man. 140 pulls for it is crazy. Use ultimate. Tally from HP is changed by 50%. Okay. Oh yeah, now we'll just wait. Oh, and I need to do weekly runs of this. Fuck. Interesting. Hypothetically speaking, does New March give HP boost to teammates? I have no clue. Stygian does reset patch? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but you could win? What do you mean? EO traces? Bub didn't even bother? I don't have traces! Dude, I didn't farm for this guy. I farmed for Cerydra. Now, like I thought, in case I lost, a smart move was to farm her, like, towards the end of the last banner, so I didn't waste too many traces. I'm still gonna wait to see if we can get a Cerydra, though. Sent it in the poll channel? Okay, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. So we got a, oh my god, yeah, that's fucking nuts. 79 Archer first one, 36 Archer next, 76 Fouge 1, 7 Archer and 4 Blades, so like a double with Bald, 40 and 17 for Archer. You said they went bad. Where did they go bad? What? Let me pull this up. It looks good to me, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no, I think they went pretty well. In my humble opinion. I don't know. It's pretty fucking good. When I got Bronya, well, yeah, but like, that was one of the 3 losses out of 7 archers, right? Or 6 archers. Yeah, me personally, I would uninstall. A little too unlucky, man. I don't know. I think those are pretty fucking good pulls. I don't think it got worse. You know what? I'll take it off your hands. What a kind and generous soul, bro. Alright. And I don't want to use fuel on this guy. We'll just, yeah. Do we know how much of a difference it is to use Secret Vow compared to use... And we only have S4 of it too. I probably shouldn't level this Lycone for Blade, right? If it's S4. And also, there's no way I could use the Yunli Lycone, right? I really want to, because then I could use them both on the same team. That's kind of what I wanted to try. 700% damage loss? I believe it. Had to grind out Sim Universe? Oh, we still take those. The Ninja Lycone from Event? Well, yeah, but like, the plan was I really want to try them together, Jingliu and Blade, and I don't have any other alternatives, it seems like. Yunli Lycone is good on Blade? Are you sure? Is there like a calculation of how close it is? I mean, like, if it's better than Secret Vow, I'll take it. It's like, it doesn't increase the HP, but it does... Oh, I guess it does still increase crit damage by 36% no matter what. The follow-up damage increase is kinda mid, but like, it's better than nothing. S5 Secret Vow is 3% better than Ninja Lycone. Good thing we got S4. Hell yeah. Saw it's on Jingliu? Yeah. 50 times better than mid Vow? I wish. Just buy Blade Lycone from shop. My free-to-play account. Well, either way, we don't have a Longesvis anyways. So in the meanwhile, let's check the orb set situation. We probably want to use Bone, right? So I did hear Rudolent... Actually, no, Bone is just straight up better no matter what for Blade, right? Damn, that's a fucking crazy piece, though. Yeah, I mean, okay, we're just gonna have to use Bone, it looks like. This shit looks nuts, potentially. Watch this. Isn't Mighty's Lycone better for Blade? No, that's Jingliu. Mighty's Lycone is better for Jingliu than her own signature, but Blade's signature is better than Mighty's for him. That's good for him. Remember before his buffs, the only Lycone was doing more damage than his signature, but only on the follow-ups, and was slightly weaker. Yeah, just because his follow-ups are doing no damage. Though nowadays, I'm not sure how it does for, you know, buffed Blade. Are you serious? Out of the 3 stats it could have rolled into, it rolled into defense? Bruh. I'm still gonna max this out of sadness, but we can kill this one finally. Are you serious, bro? I don't think I want to use this piece anymore, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I like that very much. Bruh. Wind damage, HP. Dude, that's like the worst it could have possibly rolled. Well, now it's just gonna go into this piece, I guess. I'm not a Hoyo shill. I'm a Star Rail shill, guys. Let's keep the facts here. Dun, 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 dun. Now you win? Huh? Dun, 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 dun. Watch this. It couldn't possibly roll worse. Yep. Okay, it rolled really shittily, but at least that's 2 max crit rolls. Give me one more. Okay. Let's just move on. I'm pretty sure the old piece had more potential if it got crit damage. Whatever. Whatever, man. Alright, HP, speed, crit damage. We could use that. How much crit rate am I going to want on Blade again? I guess we'll see how our relics go. Depending on that, we could swap. Bro. And in the meanwhile, we'll just give him Poet. 4-piece Poet or some shit. But actually, I might not be able to do that with this piece. Holy shit. What's his base speed again? Well, we could get like 3 speed sub, not 6. Okay. But yeah, until we get a better Longesvis, we literally cannot use it on him, unfortunately. But we do want that majority of the time, I'd assume. Because, I mean, Poet's just straight up worse. I can't think of a single team where Poet is better for him. With RMC E6 S1 day required to make him better than Easer, Esser, or Sparkle, and Longesvis, you'd only need 14 crit rate. Who the fuck is using Sparkle with buffed Blade? Why would you do that? Us Sigmas use Tribby. Me? Well, of course you are. Let's see, use this. Me? Blade is so bad, build. Do we have any HPs laying around? I don't think we do. Well, I mean, we have to level them, I guess. Wait, no, we want oh, wait, we can't use speed boots. Never mind. Us Rexlins. Hey, you said you. Hey, you said you, man. I'm just saying. HP, crit damage. Okay, let's see what our ratio looks like right now without having traces. 28 to 179 plus 32 is... hold on. 28 plus 32, so that's 60 crit rate plus 20 from Sunday, and then plus 5.3 plus 4, so 9.3, 2.7, plus 9.3 plus 2.7. So that puts us at, like 91 crit rate, if I'm not mistaken. So we just need a little bit more. Never said Blade is bad, little puppet's the space wheelchair special. Yeah, no, for sure. He definitely needs that wheelchair. Okay, but, well, I'm not gonna level a fucking poet piece for him. This is just what we have for now. Look at this beautiful ratio, dude. Oh, and if we use Yunli Lycone, it's even more beautiful. Wowzers, look at that. That's crazy. I hope I don't accidentally use Yunli before that time. Scholar 2-piece? What's good, Dank? Perchance, Dank, do you know if Yunli Lycone works on Buffed Blade? Or at least, like, is it close enough to the Rapid Lycone? We could try that 2-piece strat. I don't have any despair, actually. Imagine how much more bearable Genshin would be if you got a free 10 pull per patch like Genshin and ZZ. What? Okay, okay, I was trying to think of what that could possibly be. Oh, fuck, I kicked my table. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would change that much. It'd go from a 50 pull patch to a 60 pull patch, man. I don't think that would fix everything. I wish. Only heard about Mighty's Lycone being good? Yeah, no idea about Yunli, right? Nobody's had a cope enough situation to need to even think about it, but luckily this account does. So I guess we'll find out if need be. But until then, we have gotten cucked hard in the ass today, and we will just move on to our main account and do pure fiction. My ass is bleeding from that. Can I do any more pulls? No, I can't. Okay. Wait, unless... Do I have a silly 10 pull? No. Okay. I would prefer 5 standard pulls and 5 limited per patch. We got, what's his name again? What's the Wua guy again? What's his name? I almost said Dewey. How dare you hurt your table like that? True. 60 pulls per patch goes from 4 patches to guarantee a single limited to 3 patches. Like, all I'm saying is that wouldn't really fix the problem. So, like, they'd still need a little more than that. Genshin would be cool if the main patch events lasted the whole patch instead of first phase only. That's fair. That's fair. Oh yeah, Dong, that's the dude's name. Heh, Dong. Alright, let me change the title. Doing new pure fiction. Lost to Cerydra. Now doing pure fiction. Let's go. Damn, I really wanted to try Cerydra, dude. That fucking sucks. Hopefully, someone lets me try him out in their account today. You're not allowed to use the Herda? Well, I mean, I'm gonna try them afterwards, but, don't worry, I'll have no issues clearing without her. Lost to Cerydra? What a clickbait. How was that clickbait? I did lose to Cerydra. What? What? Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, but we're done pre-farming for Aventry now. Is Cerydra good with any hot woman? Yeah, Noxa. Dun, 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 dun. But a Charon and maybe Saber could work with them. It depends on what other harmonies you have. Fine on a Noxa. You could use them with a Charon / Saber. They could absolutely work. I am interested to see how Nyx's testing with Dot goes. I don't expect that to be a really good combo, though. There is... Dog, why are you digging in my floor? There is nothing below it. Other than that, there is... Dog, stop! Casterus could be a potential option. I don't think I would ever use this in my lifetime, but I'd be interested to see if clear of it. I don't actually expect this to work. There's Seal is an actual thing you could use with Cerydra. It'd just be a little weird. Dog! Stop! Bro, stop it. Stop digging in my floor. Lost 2 Cerydra implies you got her? No, that implies that I lost on Cerydra's banner. Wait, did I say it wrong? Oh yeah, true. Let's just change it to on Cerydra. There we go. There we go. Give me the puppy like? Sure, you can have them dig your floor instead. What about Lune? No, he uses basic, so he wouldn't get anything copied. Anyone that enhances their enhanced basic, so like for example, Rappa as well, wouldn't get anything from it because they force a skill usage and not a basic usage or an enhance. So like for example, a Charon would get their skill forced, so that'd be useful because their skill is forced and it also gives them 2 extra stacks. Someone like Saber is forced to use their enhanced skill right after they get their ultimate and shit. Otherwise, it's just a normal skill, I mean, which could be useful, but I wouldn't really pull just for that. How is Archer with... Yeah, Archer does seem pretty cool with her. I won't get to try it, though, unfortunately. Okay at best? I wouldn't say okay at best. It's gonna be good. I think good is a more fair thing to say. It just depends on if you don't have any other harmony options. So, like, I think if you don't have Sparkle for Archer, or no, if you don't have Tribby for Archer, then you use Cerydra. Is what it seems like right now. Anyone who enhances their enhanced basic? Yes. Because you could enhance your skill as well, so that's why I specified. Hey guys, I'd rather use Cerydra than Tribby for a Charon because I'm a Starro player from Israel. Well, because Tribby doesn't give you any stacks. Cerydra does. So that gives you more ult up time. Also gives you res pen. Also gives you more attack. Pretty good for a Charon because she is missing attack. I wonder if you use Cerydra with a Charon, would it hypothetically be better to use a damage percent orb? Probably not. Isolins? Yeah, so if you're using Isolins and Cerydra, which realistically is going to be a pretty rare comp, let's use that as the only possible explanation for an Acheron team right there. There we go. Okay, yeah, let's do the pure fiction. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, MOC is the next one to reset. Dun, dun, dun. Easy. No. Obviously, dot will sweep. I'm gonna try not to use dot. See, like, this is why I really wish we got a disable Eidolon option in Starl. Because I actively try to not use dot nowadays because I know it just fucking backshots the entire game now. Especially with Hysolins. I really wish I could just turn her to E0S1 and use E6 whenever I wanted to. This isn't no pull? No, this is no pull right now. This is, we're in no pull. Let's see. So, Quantum Wind, Lightning, and Ice. What does that say? E6 players in shambles? True. Game too easy, get wrecked. Yeah, man. Why is Firefly at the bottom? What? Oh, because she's not favorited. But yeah, we could use a Charon second half, probably. So let's do a Charon. And then top half, we could just do Saber. I wonder if she'll do better this time around than last time. She should, right? Unfollowed? Rip Bozo. Alright, this, Tingyun. Oh, we could also try Casterus as well. I think Casterus definitely does get shielded more this time around, but yeah. Yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, Ruby. Oh, he did actually unfollow. No way, dude. Our third one. And then we also use the skill buff for a Charon. There we go. So yeah, Saber, RMC, Tingyun. And then wait, what do I use again? Probably Lingsha's the strat. Because her skill can do some pretty nice damage in pure fiction. How much to permaban Loon? $500 and then I'll ban you instead. Alright. Charon. I could use Dot Charon here. But yeah, probably we do want Xiaochu and Hysolins. Where is she? Hysolins and... Matter of fact, I could try Dot without Kafka and see how that does in pure fiction. I mean, that'd be interesting. I don't expect it to do too phenomenally, though. This is about to donate 5. You still could. Don't let it stop you. Now for sustain, we'll just use... Lugotka. Should be fine. Let me double check their builds. Wait, don't we have too much crew rate? Oh, no, we don't. That's right. We have RMC instead of Sunday. Yep, looks good. Okay. No issues here. I wonder if it's better to use speed boots on this because I have Hysolins' signature. Or just get, like... Yeah. No, probably it's not. Let's not worry about it. What is that Ultria comp? It's goated actually, dude. It 3 cycles the current top half of a MOC. But I mean, this team comp is kind of cooked for pure fiction. So if this, by some miracle, 30,000s, I'll be very surprised, honestly. Also, W auto for immediate action value Saber. No! We waste the advance. It's fine. It's whatever. Skill the middle. We skill the middle again. Like, look at how beautiful this damage is. Ignore the fact that it's pure fiction 3, guys. It's not real. How much is this? Pretty chill 1.5 million, goddamn. She just does that. I mean, we could probably run sustainless, actually. Could we not? With the current top half of pure fiction? So, I mean, if need be, I could very much try sustainless with, like, Raw and Mei instead of Lingsha and see how that does. Though, granted, Lingsha does do pretty good for giving us actual, like, grit charge. Like, if I skill right here, we probably would get an immediate advance forward. But I think Saber has a 5 hit anyways. Never mind, it was basic. I don't think that counts. Unless it kills. It killed! There we go. Huge. Right, skill. We don't have true damage, though, so I do not want to be using my ult yet. Oh my god, that damage is beautiful. Holy shit. Oh shit, what's that? Karma ban me. Thanks for the dollar, Ishtar. Appreciate it. I mean, not Ishtar. I mean, Loon Solis. Real. Appreciate it. Also, should I use my Tingyun ult right here, or is that too much of a waste? Fuck it, I'll just ult right here. We're probably fine. It's pure fiction 3 anyways. Go ahead and do it. Thank you, Loon Solis. Oh, I guess this does waste the dance a little bit, but it's okay. Now let's use the Lingsha ult. Should give us another Saber turn. Might just kill right here, honestly. Yeah, that document was very helpful for me early day, man. That's how I found out about the goated Luoka multiplication technique. That's what helped me find out about it. I should not have used my ultimate on a 4% enemy, by the way. Yep, you donated $1. I believe it. Why would someone lie on the internet? Also, this team seems to be doing pretty good, but it also might be a little clickbait because it is pure fiction 3. Lie? What do you mean? It literally shows their name on the donation. Why would that be a lie? Casual 800 million damage. Alright, we chill. Huge. Just use Hu-Tao for the first time. Glad I got Yoimiya instead. She feels like shit. Isn't Yoimiya worse? Also, we should get an advance, right? Yep, easy advance right here. Let's-a go. Though, I mean, I won't be... See, listen, I'm so disappointed by that constellation shit in Genshin. I would have been so fucking happy if it was just, you know, they give you a free character. I see no reason they couldn't have just done that. It really sucks, man. Potential man lost. Yoimiya is worse, but she feels way better. Oh, mobile. Okay, gotcha. I mean, we'll just skill for the grit value charge. Pretty huge. I think Hu Tao feels better with E1. Yeah, for sure. Like, luckily for you, because of the constellation thing, you can very much get that E1 for her. Yeah, that document's fucking awesome. Alright, skill, let's wait for the research tide, for the damage increase. Now watch this. Pretty casual, 2.5 milli. Alright, there we go. Watch Babylonia today, and tomorrow I buy you Cerydra and Lycone. Dude, that's my alt account that I want Cerydra on. That's my free-to-play alt. There is no Cerydra. Then Hoyo would be losing out on potential money. You can't do that to a multi-billion. The thing is, they wouldn't even be losing out on money. Those are like 5-year-old characters that if you haven't pulled them already, you probably never planned to pull them in the first place. That's why it confuses me so much. I don't get it. I don't understand. Let's skill the middle. I think we might get enough energy from these nice enemies right here. If they attacked her, that is. Never mind. Anyone know you can actually get 4 cons for the same character? Nope. They specified it. Unfortunately, it's only 1. Like, you buy them and then they just disappear from that shop is what it sounds like. I thought that might have been a W player-friendly move as well, so then I specifically asked Space, and he said no. Showed me that they said otherwise, unfortunately. Skill. 2 times the Jades per patch? They're not going to give 180 pulls, bro. That's not going to happen. There we go. No advance by some miracle. Holy shit. Now ultimate. Yep, no, exactly, man. See, like, I don't know why. They always put a stupid-ass, unnecessary catch to something that otherwise sounds like a completely W move. They always do it, bro. I don't know why. I don't get it. Alright, let's see how the Acheron team does now. I mean, this is Pure Fiction 3. It's not going to be very surprising. Let's just auto it. Because the Genshin devs suck. I swear, bro. W, this is so player unfriendly. So players are asking for GFL2 because since we are getting double new banners, 2 times the daily rewards. Oh, daily rewards makes sense. Double daily rewards doesn't sound as unreasonable. Do I still think they do it? No. But that is an interesting way to think about it. Here's one thing, here's one catch about that though, Ishtar. If they did do that, they would probably make the trade-off less events. Because, yeah, I mean, there's always going to be a catch. Also, Acheron's fucking gaming. Holy shit, dude. I have this great idea. Is this for Genshin? Yes. Okay, but no. Yes. We will be adding this feature to the game, but we will have a stupid-ass condition that didn't need to be there. W or player-friendly? Hell yeah, dude. Like, I just really want them to stop doing that shit. I think that, from a business perspective, it doesn't make sense to cuck your player base that much. Like, when you're that obvious about disrespecting your player base, you're gonna make them either leave, or just keep only doormats. But, like, still losing player base actively, it just doesn't make sense to me. They promised we would get 2 times the events and rewards to make up for the sped up banners. Oh, really? Oh, you meant global. I thought you were talking about the skin banner for some reason. Probably hanging out with the way true. So they haven't been giving double pulls? Question mark. W, this is so Acheron friendly. Holy shit. Genshin's fucking terrible. My Mona got flung 700 feet into the air. Wait. Okay, I don't know if that was on Genshin. How the fuck did that even happen? How did this occur? I can't really think of a scenario. Also, yeah, this team feels really nice with Acheron and Pure Fiction, dude. Holy shit. They're giving 10 pull rewards per banner, that's it? Well, I mean, they're also giving a shit ton through events as well, right? What if they are holding true to that wish, Ishtar, and they just normally give like 30 pulls per patch in the JP, or I mean the CN side? What if once you catch up, it's gonna be the worst game of all time, squared? Oh yeah, that doesn't give a stack as we healed. No! Tragic. Telling you Genshin is a company-wide test of how much negative trust they can get with their player base and still be exactly like I can't comprehend why they do that. Then fuck that game, and I'm gonna E6 to punish them. Yeah, you'll show them, dude. You'll show them. Like what's the word? No ill will to anyone that enjoys Genshin at all, of course. Like, enjoy shit if you enjoy it. I think it's really sad how the company treats Genshin players, man. I just don't like that very much. There's like no reason for them to do them like that. Like, it doesn't even make them more money. It's literally just to be a dickhead. Is the only explanation, bro. Yeah, no, like, even while studying business, right? Like, it just, maybe they have like a secret time traveler in their team, and they have to do these exact specific ass moves to get 10 Hoyo Illion dollars. I don't know, dude. Oh my god, we got 80,000, what? Pure Fiction 3. Also a theater kid at heart and feels like he missed the boat to get into acting. Yeah, he tries to the Dwayne May Cry shit, right? You guys are so mean to us. We try so hard. Why would you? What the hell, guys? Like, they tease the skip button just for it to be the same thing in ZZ. Wait, what do you mean? ZZ did do the skip button properly. You mean something else? Also, fire type and physical. Shit, I mean, I could just use Hycelin's. Matter of fact, I could just use a Karen on Hycelin's top half, couldn't I? I think the typing just straight up won't matter, and we just use the same buffs. The only slight issue is there's no wind type, so I don't think I can use Saber. Instead, do I just use Casterus? Yeah, we could just use Casterus. I'm also down to try Rappa, but she might... I'm a bit worried how Rappa would do, because they keep on... You know, just by the fact that she doesn't do skill damage, means that she doesn't use any of the recent buffs, man. Like, not the MOC, not the Pure Fiction buff. She literally gets none of these. And she doesn't charge grit value or anything, so I don't know how Rappa does here. Time skip button, you probably did see the whole thing. Huh? I don't know. Hey, but also... Yeah, we'll just continue using the skill buff. Though I'm not sure if it's better to just use the dot buff with Zhaochu and Hycelin's in the team. It might be. Ben, cool, Pure Fiction. I even got 30,000 with good old Clara. What team did you use with Clara? Really? Dun, 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 dun. I'm still trying to think of something I could try on my no pull. I doubt I could replicate the team comp you had though, right? Oh, and it probably has E1 Clara. E1 Clara is fucking massive with that third buff, huh? Cypher, Robin, and Lingsha. That is different than I thought the team would be. Yeah, E1, that makes sense. The Mind Break game? Chaos Zero Nightmare? The Mind Break game? I've never heard of the Mind Break game. I mean, Chaos Zero sounds familiar, but the Mind Break part confuses me a little bit. Also, yeah, we'll just use Casterus. Okay. Without premium team. Where is she? Castoris. And then... Should I use... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cypher is better to use, right? Than, Ron May? I mean, it is E1 Ron May, though, so I'm not sure. And also, we did just get S1. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, and then we use Lugotka. And top half. I guess Lingsha's probably better for their frequent follow-ups and shit. We'll go for that. Man, my Pure Fiction teams are so cooked that I'm only getting 25,000 on a side with a 5-cost team. What team are you trying? All the characters have mind break poses? I don't think I've heard of this. Shut up before I power creep you. Shut up, Buzz. I'll power creep you. Calm down, Delway. We're your friends. Archer? You're trying Archer and you're still 25,000ing? I think that's a pretty good... I think that's pretty fucking impressive. I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. Yeah, did you know that he's actually single target and Pure Fiction is like AoE? That's kind of it's kind of crazy. Do you really not have any other teams you could try? That's kind of massive actually. Yeah, I'm gonna try these teams and then just swap bottom half with Memo Sprite damage. God, she's probably gonna build up so many coins in this endgame mode, huh? Well, let's see how it goes. Let's double check the relics on the caster's side. 61 to 198. Yeah, I made her build more mid. I forgot why. I think someone else took her relics. Jiaochu, Hyselines, Lingsha, Acheron. Very intrigued how this top half will do, because all things considered, this is pretty relatable. Most thing is just that these three have signatures, and that's it. Okay. I think this Pure Fiction has interesting enemies for the top half for sure as well, though. Also, imagine how busted it would be if we got like 2 stacks per attack with this team on Hyselins. Because we are applying 2 debuffs. Modern dot Karan, yes, modern dot Karan right here. Also, they don't give a debuff when they explode like the defense down fish does. That's unfortunate. Do I just skill? I think I'll just skill. And we will spam every opportunity we get for the ultimate, because that's just a free stack. There we go, now everyone's advanced. Also, can someone who gives a fuck about Genshin tell me if the constellation claim thing is just 1 claim or up to 4 different characters? It's just 1. Is Space here? I'm pretty sure they're the one that showed me the specific thing showing that it's only 1 constellation. Or wait, what do you mean? If you mean, like, is it just 1 constellation you choose? From what it sounds like, there's nothing showing that there's an end date. So you can claim as many as you want, but it's only 1. 1 of the 4? There's more than 4, there's like 20. There we go, Charon sweep. Yeah, Ishtar is the Genshin player, bro. Also, how OP would it be if these guys gave a fucking stack when they exploded? Up to 4, but like spread out. Yeah, it's like every 8 weeks you can claim 1. And as far as I saw, there wasn't an end date. Seems like Space isn't here to help double confirm this, but that's okay. Wait, oh, that gave a stack, there we go. So you get a free con for every one of those units, pretty cool. Yep. Sad part is, if you don't have them, kill yourself, is what Genshin is telling you, as someone that doesn't have any copies of anyone other than the standard characters. I get the message, Genshin. I literally could only use Eidolons for standard characters on that selector list. Like, this is so player friendly, bro. Oh, those guys give stacks, that's cool. Alright, basic. Why did that not give a stack? Yeah, this boss is very interesting with how they advance themselves forward, dude. Basic, ultimate. I should wait until we get the Hyselin's turn, actually. Should have pulled better? Yep, dude, it's W, this is so player unfriendly. Hyselin's skill gets a massive fucking buff with this, huh? Truly, yep, the game of all time, dude. This changes everything. God damn, 2 million, holy shit. This guy's taking some massive fucking dot damage. This is on a... I guess technically this is Xiaochu dot, but like, dear lord. And there we go, another ultimate. Pretty goddamn fast. This looks like we are bare minimum getting a 30,000 clear. For sure. I doubt we're getting a 40k, but I would not mind if we did. On Draw Soul alone, Genshin will be taking some W's. Alright guys, it was nice knowing you. I'm fucking dead, bro. Huge damage. One more Xiaoju hit. I guess it doesn't matter. Never mind. Yeah, we should start skilling more to grit value charge. I forgot about that. Though I can't skill right here. Actually, where the fuck is a Karen on the action value list? Why is she just gone? But does that bug exploding literally do nothing? Except for do 3,000 damage on explode? Is that really it? How are we gonna get his soul back? I'm just gonna die, bro. It's over, he knows. Alright, skill. Looking good. Good. Yep. Looking huge. Ultimate for the stack. I could have waited until the other puppet though, but it's fine. Why the fuck did Heislands get a action first? That's weird. Heard new event is fun. The new event seems like it's 3 milliseconds long, so that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it later on my main. I'm just like, why does it give so little pulls? No way it's a long event with only giving 3 pulls too, though. Alright, let's skill. The Wu event? Oh, that's specific. Okay, looks like we're guaranteed 30k, surely, right here, dude. Fuck, we need 1 hit on Xiaochu. He was lied to, nothing Wu was fun. Truth, nuke. Nah, I'm lying, but I'm definitely excited to try the Wu event. Alright, let's wait for the other puppet, and then use the Lingxia ultimate. Yep. Luigi. Luigi. He's got Mulan signature W. This is so player friendly. Wait, what pity? That's huge. That is kind of player friendly, and maybe a little bit of a W. Not gonna lie. Lost? What's good, Brushy? Yeah, we got lost. I mean, we lost. We got cucked hard, bro. At least we got Blade. That was the best possible loss. Doesn't make it feel much better, though. Also, this side is probably fucking impossible sustainless. Jesus, dude. We're taking this much damage with Lingxia. That's kind of insane. Dear Lord. Alright, let's try to give all the Ashen Roast to them. Skill, we have to, or we die in real life. And we should get advance forward right here, right? Think so? Yeah, Blade is cool. Not denying that, I just, you know, I kind of wanted Cerydra a little bit more. Also, we need 5 more grit value. That's so Thomas Tufferson's advances forward his goddamn allies, bro. I know the pity. The last 5-star weapon I got was Yoimiya's almost 2 years ago. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Why didn't you wait until the anniversary? Isn't there like more pulls you get if you log in during the anniversary? At least that's what I'm waiting for. All right, basic, and we should get advanced right here. Huge. Yeah, like this pure fiction is easy pickings, bro. Light work, no reaction, I would even say. Mualani leaves next week. Oh, and you wanted her, right? Fair enough. Huge damage. What's basic? Huge burger. Forgot where that comes from. 32k. Please give us 1 more Heislands ult. This would change everything. It's very possible that we get 1 more. Matter of fact, could we get 1 more Acheron ult? I think we can, actually. What the fuck? Yeah, if we get 1 more action and this guy doesn't just fucking die. Huge! Damn. That did way better than I thought, top half, without even using the dot shill buff. We used the skill buff, dude. I wonder if it would have been better to just use the dot buff instead. Now let's see how Castris does. And we're using Cypher this time around. She should be pretty huge for us. Let's not have auto? Okay, we're good. Yuppers. This game is genuinely so demotivating and irritating. I'm only here for the free C1 Yai at this point. Fair enough. Wait, do I just swipe on here, or how exactly do I handle this? Alright, this is first wave. There's no reason not to just explode. Actually, the dragon lived. There was plenty of reason to not explode. Whatever. We're probably fine. We get a lot of HP back from this. Why the fuck is my RMC so squishy? What was that? What just happened right there, bro? What the fuck? We'll do one and then just swipe? Huh. I really want true damage. I really do. Alright, now we skill the dragon. Yuppers. Give us true damage. Right here, right now, emerge. Actually, it might be better this way, so I can, I don't know, wait, then get true damage? Where the fuck is the advance? Why did I do that? Whatever, it's fine. I just really want to have them on the same turn right here. I am playing like absolute dog shit, and this is still working, okay? Look at this beautiful gameplay you're seeing on your screen right now. Okay, honestly, that worked out. That worked out just fine. Let's not explode right here. No, I didn't want to. No, no, no. Why didn't it stop? Dude. What the hell was that? Whatever, man. Should I restart? That was like the worst starting rotation I think I've ever had with Casterus. Just because of how many fumbles I made right there. Holy shit. When I'm about to go homeless because of my financial stability and stable income traces are level 5 since Dewey controls the government and decided that you can only level your traces on... Yep. It baffles me. There is nothing stopping them from making it an unconditional, you can run this domain every day. Nope. They still have to just sprinkle it in there that, oh no, you actually can't do this every day. You actually have to, it's only the first week of the banner. Because we hate you and we want you to shit in our mouth. Let's do two of these and then AoE. Huge. The trash cans are too tanky, I guess? I guess so. Well, it wasn't that they were tanky. The main thing was just that I exploded too easily right there, I think is the main thing. Also, let's skill the middle. Get rid of the trash can. Wish I could get an advance, but it's fine. We're not exploding the dragon anyways. Think we need one more and then we swipe. Nice. This way we get the enhanced skill. We want to always have this with Casterus. This shit is huge for us. Look at that beautiful damage. And then we get back-to-back of these. Huge. Should be no problems just going hard for the middle. Drolic exploding too easily. That explains all the babies. Those who know skull emoji. Those who want to know. Those who already know. Did I just skill? Yeah, we'll just skill. Why not? Skill the middle. And we just swipe. I guess I literally cannot swipe. Dude, stop! 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 Why does it not stop? Is it guaranteed to explode right here or something, no matter what I do? Brother. Whatever, man. I guess I literally cannot. Alright, just go for the right, I guess. Go for the middle. Did it even... It spawned on him at least. That's cool. Yeah, there's a... Okay, I didn't know we could edge only 3 times. I kind of forgot about that whole thing. Well, that's a little unfortunate. It is what it is. Honestly, this run's still going pretty alright. I just wish I didn't have to use it on 4% remaining, you know? A little bit unfortunate. Been out for 5 months. Yeah, no, like, that's the thing. I don't always remember every single aspect of a kit, so I still learn quite a few things right after they, after a while of them being released, right? Alright, let's skill. No. Should I? No. Yes. I don't think this was the move, actually. Well, whatever. I just didn't want to waste the advance, and we wasted it. Well, how about I use the Cypher ult so I can get the full charge? Surely, right here. Yep. Huge W player-friendly move right there. You guys see that? And now we have no reason to not just explode and edge all over the place, right? I mean, not edge, though. Imagine not having free day, Wait, you can just choose them for the anniversary, by the way. There's gonna be a standard selector. There's no reason you can't just do that. Oh, shit. I forgot about this part, so I shouldn't have exploded the dragon. Whatever. Hard attack the middle, I guess. Okay, this run isn't impressive, but we're still gaming and shit. Skill. Yeah, Cypher's also really nice for how much they attack off turn. Alright, please attack Castris. Please attack Castris. Thank you. I was told Dea is only good with Mulan and Nahida? They're good with Nahida? Really? I didn't know that. Let me wait until Castris' next turn to use the Dragon. Dragon. Right, ultimate and then ultimate. Because burning reaction? Gotcha. As someone that never got Nahida, I guess that's why I never found out. Holy damage, that's beautiful. And now we just explode the Dragon. Never mind, don't explode the Dragon. I love saying it like that. Let's do it until there's 25% remaining. Because we get an advance right here. Dragon. Yeah, what do you guys think of this name? I think it's going to catch on. That didn't kill. Are you serious right now? Wait. We're not doing too good on HP. We might fucking die. 1%. Are you serious, bro? Are you fucking serious? Don't do this to me. Is that actually a natural 1 HP? Did you guys see that? Wait. I haven't seen 1 HP for so long. We just naturally fucking got it. Look at that, dude. Look at my Luoka. Now he dies right here, but oh my god, that's... Wait, why did... Is that a bug? That's gotta be a bug. It bounced between the entire party and both of them are at 1 HP. No, that's definitely a bug. That is like literally impossible. Huh. Oh yeah, speaking of Mizuki, I mean, I'm gonna ask when the Genshin update actually happens, but would it be a good idea for me to even choose Mizuki? Question mark? Not really sure on that. Bro, yeah, this is definitely a fucking bug right here. Especially because we just took burn damage and didn't proc the global passive. No? Okay, fair enough. Dragon time. No? Dragon. Wait, I'm gonna swipe. Those who swipe skull emoji. Please kill this motherfucker. Thank you, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna get 60k at least. We take those. Probably not. She's a Sucro side grade. Okay, that's huge. I like her design somewhat at least, but yeah, no. I'm not gonna worry about it that much then. Back-to-back Castris swipes. Holy shit. Choose whoever's highest constellations or whoever you like. So Chi-Chi? I should get my C2 Chi-Chi? Hell yeah, bro. That sounds kind of Thomas Tufferson's, I'm not gonna lie. 500 Castris turns, by the way. Jesus Christ. Pretty damn nice for us. Basic, and now it's the Dragon time. For you, then, yeah, music could be good. Wait, really? Yeah, I literally don't have, like, anyone. I think Chi-Chi is luckily the only one I have Eidolons of. Also, we'll wait until the very last second to use Cypher's ultimate. I think that sounds pretty reasonable. Mizuki is pretty mid, but her high cons are insane. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Well, I mean, that's nice at least. Let's just kill this guy. Should probably basic, I'd assume. Alright. Is Auroran like Lucy ZZ? I have no idea on that. Skill. Basic. I think we got an ultimate here, right? Probably. Yuppers. I'm missing 3%. I think we should get the Dragoon right here, right? Alright, nice. One more. Uno mas. Watch this. I gotta remember to do the silly little Cypher ultimate. Pretty casual, 1.3 thousand coins just saved up. Pretty nice. Now we just hit the middle. Dragon sweep! Only 2.5 milli? Okay, yeah, there we go. 65k. So we got 34k top half, 31k bottom half. Pretty nice. I mean, this Pure Fiction is really fun, dude. I wonder if I would have gotten more points if I used the dot buff top half instead of just using the skill buff. Just shows how easy this shit is, though. Don't tell this man to claim for ease because he isn't going to get the E6 to make use of it. Just let the man have a usable unit. Wait. Yeah, true. My only usable ones are like Arlecchino and Varesa right now. I don't think we'd claim any of them for Varesa, right? Is Araran like Lucy ZZ and is only usable? Oh, I just read that. Barely plays, so getting new character is the better option. Yes, truth, nuke. But I mean, I might play more often just to claim the constellations, which is kind of funny because I literally can't use them. I literally can't use them. I don't have any of the characters. Like, dude, if they just made a you claim a character, how fucking cool would that have been, man? It just saddens me, okay. Here we go. Easy Pure Fiction. Now, I am curious how the Herta does, so I want to try her out. Derta, and then we just use Serval or 4-star. No, 4-star Herta. It's Pure Fiction. I don't think you can claim a Mizuki Eidolon. Yeah, you can't. It's kind of funny. Not allowed to use that. Hey, I already cleared it. Where is 4-star Herta? She probably has the most bricked build of all time right now. Oh, wow. I don't even know how that happened. Oh, that's how. Okay, we can just swap that shit. Also, am I crazy, or is the Herta Shop light cone? Yeah, is the Herta Shop light cone literally just exactly the same as the Himiko signature, right? It's just slightly worse. You can't claim a C0 if that's what you're saying? I know. That's what I was saying. We can't do that, which is really cringe. There's a standard selector still? Yes, there is. But what they were talking about, Charm, is that Mizuki is not on the Constellation selector. Because they only added early characters and early standards. They didn't add Mizuki to it, as far as I saw. Oh yeah, we could use Sigonia for the first time in like 3 years. I kind of forgot I had it, actually. Yelan is early, but she's not on it. Yeah, so they just hate us, pretty much, is what it is, right? But I forgot how goated the Himiko ones were. Surely one day Himiko makes a comeback, dude. Because Yelan has a banner. Because Yelan is gay. Like, dude, that's the funny thing. I would have been able to use it if they added Yelan. This is so fucking stupid. And that Constellation thing, they have shown no plans that they're going to change it for the next year plus that it's going to be available. So, basically, I get cucked. The only early limited I've ever pulled in Genshin is Yelan, and I can't choose it. I can't choose it, dude. That's so fucking dumb. So stupid. People still dick eat Genshin? True. I think it's completely fine if people just enjoy Genshin and don't really, you know, they just kind of do their own thing. But like when people actively dick eat Genshin, it's crazy to me, man. It's crazy. Massive, like, low tape of fate. Dude, these pieces are insane. Holy shit. I didn't realize it. My Herta's pieces are kind of insane. No Yelan, no Nahihi, no Kazu. Yeah, nah. Like, that's insane, bro. Don't you insult my indie company being generous. True, dude. Yeah, you should be thankful you got anything. They could have sharded in your mouth. Kazuha and Yelan are too good, they had to remove them. Yeah, because that would have actually been a good reward if they added them, right? Brother. Listen, okay, I still think it's nice that they did it. I just think it's so stupid. As someone that literally won't be able to use it to any efficiency at all, I just understand that it's active cucking. Also, 30 break effect, holy shit. Okay, how are our stats looking on Herta? 135. Do we use speed boots for Pure Fiction with Herta? I feel like we do, right? Also, that's not her normal stats. What the fuck happened to her? Holy shit, who took her boots? Oh, Seal. If they just let you grab the characters. I know, right? That's literally one tweak. Would have been amazing. Let you grab C0. Would have been W so player friendly. It's like Archer, the 200 pulls. Not really. because what you're losing out on if you don't do 200 pulls is a 6% worse light cone. Or no, 6%, or what was it? Was it 6 or 7% better? Those who know. Than the cruising light cone. It's just not that much of a difference, bro. Elon more like my Elon wife? Oh, yeah, 6-7. Those who know, bro. Oh, and she's on crit rate chest for some reason. Oh, right, Seal just took her relics. I think I was trying Seal in a MOC or something. And honestly, this, as funny as this sounds, I had more success using Hypercarry Cypher than using Hypercarry Seal. So that was pretty cool. Alright, 71-158. I think that's my normal build. Yo, it's Good Mastery 27. Welcome in. How's it going? Let me check something real quick. Imagine if Genshin did a 200 pull event. What do you mean? Oh, like the archer shit? See, like my opinion is, as long as the weapon isn't that much crazier than what you already have free to play available, it literally doesn't matter that much. Like if it was a Castress 200 pull event Lycone, that would have been a different scenario. Like if it was a Castress level where the only other option is like 20-30% worse, that would have been much worse. Not surprised, to be honest. Wait, what? Imagine how happy people would have been if Archer's Lycone was 40% better than... Yeah, like that would have been fucking different, bro. I'm sleepy, it'd be like that. Also, this Herda build kind of sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, one more time. Do we use speed boots on Herda and Pure Fiction, or are we just fine with using attack boots, guys? Because I'm not sure. I feel like attack could still be better, especially because we have a free Robin ult this time around. But again, I'm just not sure. If the 200 pulls was a Karen Lycone, I'd be pretty pressed. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna make a new weapon type, and the free 200 pull event weapon is 30% better. Sustainless Herdas with Ron main RMC did pretty well for me. Wait, against bottom half? You use sustainless bottom half? Really? I mean, I could try it afterwards. I'm kind of surprised if that worked, though. If I had the Witch, I would leave her at 108 speed and play with Mei and Jade. Well, I don't got no Jade. Attack boots? Okay, I'll believe you. We'll just use dot top half to make it 500 times easier. Use Fujuan over Luoka? Why Fujuan over Luoka? Alright, let's also use the skill buff. Did you end up getting Cerydra? Nah, we lost. We lost the 50-50, unfortunately. Can you use Shampoo Kiosk first half? Yep, I can have a very relatable clear with Sampo. I'm not gonna use him. Because Fujuan gives crit rate? I mean, yeah. But like, 71 plus 22? Dude, we're at 93. I don't know, man. I think I'd rather... Like, my skill point situation would be fucked up with Fujuan, man. I think we kind of need Luoka for the generation. Bro is mean and evil? Wait, why? Oh, because I'm not using Sampo. Duh. I'm very curious how Rappa does, but I expect her to suck ass. Because they just literally didn't give her any buffs at all, man. Alright, we will use... Maybe Xiaochu is better for Pure Fiction for Dot, by the way. I mean, we're just gonna... Y'all think that using Xiaochu instead of Ron Mei is a method? For, like, sustainless, because we probably won't need one. You losing Seed tomorrow? If I lose Seed tomorrow, I will actually fucking kill Xiaoju, dude. My Rapid did 31,000, which is fine, but disappointing. 31,000 is good. Like, that's really impressive. Because if we look at it, she doesn't get a buff from this. Her damage is basic damage. She has one skill she uses every 3 turns. She doesn't get any basic attack damage. There's no break damage. That's really impressive, actually. What the fuck? And there's no imaginary weak enemies. I mean, there's Bronya. Outside of that, everyone else just doesn't have imaginary. What the hell? That's kind of crazy. Then you'll miss a crit and say Herda does 0 damage and knocks... Listen, if I notice a missed crit, I will say, okay, she did less damage because of a missed crit. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. 0 cycled to Bronya, then didn't kill her? That's W player friendly, I'm not gonna lie. Mei is better and helps break faster. Never use Xiaochu. Well, you don't like Xiaochu. I don't trust you. I've won 75-25 on every signature this year, by the way. You're gonna need to do my trigger signature pulls. No way I'm winning 7. I think you could win about 6 or 7. Those who know, skull emoji. Matter of fact, could I survive sustainless? I'm gonna try it. I'm worried because this half does a lot of damage to us. I feel like they're actively trying to prevent us from doing sustainless. But I mean, surely we can make up for it. We're probably fine. I just got Mualani. I've already won 7. No, I'm winning 8. You could... I think 6 or 7 is pretty reasonable to win. Those who know. What's the 6-7 joke? Dude, I don't even remember. I don't even remember what the joke is. But that's really funny, okay. I swear. What team for Pure Fiction top half? I used a Charon on auto for 32k, but that's a shit score. Why? That clears. Well, I mean, if you want to try better, I don't remember what teams you have. But what's wrong with 32k? It's like 9 plus 10. No, it is completely different. It is completely different in the essence of the joke, at least. Also, we got too many goddamn stacks, bruh. Can't use ultimate. We don't want to waste even more. Goodbye, skill points. Wait, am I not using the dot buff? Yeah, I'm not using the dot buff. Shit, dude. No wonder. Man, we were doing pretty good without that. That was surprising. I know 9 plus 10 equals 21, but I don't know why that's funny. Well, because the joke is... Okay, let me explain the joke. Let me actually pull out a paint presentation for this. This is very important. Very important. It's not 40k? Yeah, okay. What teams do you have? Rushy, I'd have to look. No Argenti or Fire DPS aside from Himiko. Oh, and also, what's your Himiko... What's your Charon team that you're using? Because I had pretty good success with Xiaochu plus Hysolins myself. So I don't think you pulled them. This theater humbled me, and I will take no questions. Okay. Lost 50-50 to Himiko. It could have been at least... Dude, I lost a blade. Get mogged. Rest in peace, fellow losser, though. I would have said loser, but that would have sounded, like, really mean. Also, I looked up plant instead of paint. Why did that happen? I was like, dude, why is it not showing paint? And then I look at the search bar, and I typed fucking plant, bro. Okay. What was I supposed to PowerPoint again? Oh, yeah, that's right. So, this is why the 9 plus 10 joke is funny. So, okay. My tablet's not working. 1 second, guys. This is very important. Very, very important. Yeah, the Monato protest, bro. My tablet might just not be working. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have kid, right? Then he like says something. 9 plus 10 equals 11. Now the crucial part of this, let me finish this as a chat box. Now the crucial part of this joke is the 9 plus 10 underline equals 11. Now, some crucial context to make this even more funny. So, behind the camera, there is a guy, and he asks, what? Let me underline that as red. What is 9 plus 10? And this prompts the kid further to say, 9 plus 10 equals... Oh, it's 21. Ignore that I put 11. Equals 21. Now, the funny part about this, when you actually put 9 plus 10 into a calculator, it actually equals 19. Now, the kid responds 21. So, the joke is, he had the wrong answer. There we go, guys. Very important presentation. I really wanted to do a paint PowerPoint if you guys couldn't tell. What was I doing again? I forgot. Yeah, no problem, Silly Ash. It's just what I do. It's just what I do, bro. I fucked it up, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, calc. It's slang. It's short for calculator. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick, dude. Why did I even write 11? Hold on. This will fix everything. You guys will understand after I do this. There we go. Easy dubs. Okay, what was I doing again? Behind the camera's a massive dork. Hey, I'm not the one that did the 9 plus 10 joke. He might be awesome. What are you talking about, Space? Yeah, calc. It's slang for calculator. Let's see. What was I doing? How many backshots he took from Dwight? This is not true. 150-50 for E1. That's massive. Let's go. Lost a good part on Hysolins yesterday. Probably the best case scenario, unfortunately, because I'm guaranteed a Legion now. I'm sorry for your loss. Acheron, Jiaochu, Sparkle, and Luoka. I'm assuming you don't have Hyslins, right, Brushy? Yeah, no Hyslins? Okay. Don't you have Sunday? If you do have Sunday, you could run -1 Acheron, and that might make up for it, and you could get a slightly higher score if you want to go for that. And you are using the 3rd buff, hopefully. Switching to dot buff? Oh, that's right, that's right. Yo, what's good, OG Allen? How's it going? The Cerydra pulls went pretty shit. We lost 50-50. At least it was to Blade, though. There we go, dot buff. And also, that will save our skill point issues. It was so easy with E2 Saber, E1 Tribute. There was a fork in my kitchen. Bruh. Sunday, more like 21. This is quite humorous. So, the difference between that and the 9+10 joke is that one was asking for a numerical value, of which they gave the wrong numerical value. Whereas the Sunday one doesn't work, because Sunday has nothing related to a number. Those who know, skull emoji. Excited for MSC. I'm pretty hyped to see what it does as well. I'm sure they officially released what it is already, I just didn't see it. 9+10 = 11. Dude, I fucked it up. I'm sorry, bro. I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. I do not expect to be forgiven. Alright, ultimate. Let's wait for the Kappa. Actually, nah. Okay, I just ultimated for no reason now. This is so tough. Free Fiction was easy, but Castress is ass, so she took a free resets for 40,000. Bro, that's... I don't understand how 40,000 makes someone bad just because it takes resets. It's usually when they don't 40,000 that people call that a bad clear, or if they don't 30,000. I don't understand this new meta that's taking hold. I don't get it. Something came in the mail today. These nuts. Now let me explain why this is really fun. Let me explain the joke. Isn't Sunday related to 13 and 7? That's 20. Since you said plant, I started disassociating so hard that I almost had a something attack when I realized I'm alive and experiencing things again. Sounds pretty chill. I don't know why plant caused this, but that's not good. That's not good. Those who plant skull emoji. Are you getting marched now that Cerydra isn't on account? Maybe. That is the account with Hyslins. I mean, Hyacinth, so realistically it probably would be better for us. But we'll see. Right, skill. Wait, did I still not choose the dot buff? No, I did. Why are they doing true damage? Yeah, why are they doing true damage? Maybe that's just what the Surge Grit effect is? It just says additional set amount, but it's showing true damage. I'm confused. What plants are you smoking? Usually fentanyl. Dun, 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 dun. Barely got 40k with E1 Tribby without any premium team members whatsoever. I don't know, man. Like, that's... If they weren't clearing, that's when you would be doom posting. Am I crazy? Am I the asshole? Going wrong, a new type plant instead of paint, and my brain went, okay, I'm out. Damn, bruh. March and Dreams consumes their own HP again. I'm pretty hyped. Oh, that's really... See, like, I might want to get them for Castress as well. I mean, we'll just see how I'm feeling on the day of release. Because there's still one more beta for, like, an actual mattering change, right? Like, V5 is usually the last thing they make a change that genuinely matters. V6 is usually just, like, wording changes, right? I never use my jingly anymore. She used power creep garbage. Well, I mean, in this case, this would be a direct power creep if it directly replaces the unit in every team, in every use case, and also does more damage, right? That would literally be what power creep is. So if that does happen, that wouldn't be good. Pretty sure E1 Tribute is premium? Well, I mean, you don't have any other premium members, you get what I'm saying, right? Like, you're replacing that with E1 Tribute. Granted, I got 30,000 without any premium team either, so... I think I got 34k? Or no, what did I get again? Can I check? It was... I think I got 31,000 with Cypher and RMC and Luoka. So, like, overall, I don't see much to doom on this one. Also, that was horrible fucking RNG right there, Jesus Christ. Maybe I should just use a sustain, bro. That was horrendous RNG. But regardless, this half is pretty impossible to actually sustainless. Then why pull Jingly, Bub? Because I couldn't tell the future! I couldn't tell the future of what the fuck March would do. What do you mean, why? I didn't have a goddamn glass, a mirror that was like, tell me what March does. That's not a thing. This was before we even knew she was gonna happen, before we knew her kit. Of course I didn't have that foresight. Or other band. Oh, let me turn on a song request, by the way. Dun, dun. Do you have a doctor in the team? Okay, what do you mean no sustain? Not having a sustain? What do you mean? Okay, let me skip the current playlist. If you guys want to add something, add it again, because it's been 2 hours since then. Alright, here we go. Same, I wish I... No, I have Jingliu. I'm saying, like, nowadays, it might be kind of a regret with a specific upcoming unit. But we'll see. I'm intrigued. Hyacinth and S1 is far more premium than the Skibby for Cass, particularly in Pure Fiction. Well, I wouldn't say compared to E1. No, yeah, with both of them, yeah, for sure. It's definitely more premium than E1 Tribby. But E1 Tribby is undeniably the best E1 you could have. Who's replacing RMC right now? Mark. Evernight was introduced into the something story, funnily enough. The what story? Would it be fine if you took a look at my build in progress Cerydra? Sure. Jingliu with Cassie, it's fun. I have done that. But funnily enough, what if they hypothetically get replaced in every single sense of the word? Alright. Casters, dude, why the fuck do you only have 5 costs for me? I need 8 or I retire. So I had to grab her by the collar and drag her to the 40,000 finish line. Dude, you still 40,000. I don't get it. So Evernight is just me playing Wuwa? I don't know. I don't know how that relates. I'm trying to think of it right now. I can't. I don't got this one. In progress reader? Yeah, let's see. So definitely max her out ASAP, of course. I mean, that's gonna make this a little harder to judge, so I'll just look at relics for now, of course. Obviously the relics, I mean obviously the traces, you want to max ASAP. Other than that, you want at least 140 speed, and there's a pretty good amount of crit damage subs. Holy shit, that's good. All I would say is, I think usually you want to aim for at least 20% attack subs. You want to get 140 speed, and everything else does look good. I'm still on the fence on whether or not you want something, if you want something other than an attack rope outside of Finon's team, I'm not sure. But for now, I think that's a good idea to go with. You talk about leaks here? I'm not on stream. I have a channel about it in my Discord, though. With 3-cost casters isn't fun at all. I think she's still fun, but she does undeniably lose a shit ton of damage. This would discharge said and then vanished? Oh, gotcha. Don't mind the traces? Yeah, no. There's that. Is this your account? I wish. There we go. Okay, let's use the sustain with Dot. That top half is really fucking hard to sustainless. So I guess, we'd probably rather use Zhaochu in Pure Fiction than Black Swan, right? Though no, Black Swan does start them off with Dot too because of her technique. So now I'm not sure. He has a channel where we all talk about how leaky we are. True, dude. Okay, we'll just use Lingsha here. We're fine. We're fine on. Get rid of Hyslins, easy peasy. Ha! Alright, let's game. Lingsha, Hyslins, Black Swan, and Kappa. Good luck to anyone still pulling. Lost my 50-50 on EU for Cerydra. Damn, bruh, same here. It was on Asia, but rest in peace, fellow Cerydra puller. I swear to God, so many people are losing. Puts Lingsha with Dot and not Luoka. Yeah? I mean, mainly because she applies more off-field with Hyslins on the team. I can really tell that you don't play Dot. Alright, let's go to the right. Yo, Dubskis. Wasting so many turns with this, but it's okay. See, but the top half monster moves so quick you can't consistently keep Arcana up. Yeah, that's probably fair. We could probably E6 gap it, at least. Played Dot like twice back in 1937? That's pretty huge. Pretty sure Derta wants Lingsha more. I mean, definitely Lingsha's cool. Definitely better for the Herta team than Luoka. But in terms of what my account has for sustains, Lingsha is probably the best one. Just because of the fact that she applies AoE dot with Hysolins to literally everyone. Whereas nobody else on my account does that. Yeah, this is a filthy whale clear, bro. This is not relatable. This is why they shouldn't have gutted Phil. Why? He still works with Dot in Dream. I think people are still dooming him too much, man. Like, obviously, there's a few usabilities gone, but, like, man, people just don't like anything, I swear to God. I think he's fine. So is it a good idea to ult at the start of next phase? I don't know. Fuck it, we'll do it anyways. Been 10 times. I mean, it would have been cool, but I think it makes complete sense for the gut. It's still phenomenal. Also, what is the point of these enemies exploding and doing 5,000 damage? I don't get it, man. That's like kind of a really mid trade-off for killing the side mobs. I think the fish that gives defense down is the GOAT side mob. Also, why'd the song just stop playing? Brother. See, like right here, we can just back-to-back apply, and no one else in the account does it like this. No one else is the LeBron of applying Hysolin stacks. Did my Nightbot just fucking break? Damn, it just straight up did. Okay. Makes no sense other than they want to sell his vertical. Well, the sense that it makes is that it's a pretty fucking cracked interaction that they clearly didn't intend to be in the game. That'd be the main thing. Oh yeah, this is that one VTuber, right? Ultimate. Oh no, we don't have a skill point. Fuck, dude. I shouldn't have ulted right there. I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. Not like it matters. I think we kill here anyways with Lingsha. 1%. Okay, dude. That's basic. I guess they gutted him to avoid problems in the future. Exactly, dude. Like, it becomes insanely fucking hard to balance around that once they create a unit with that much utility, bro. Like, I can understand why they gutted him. Would I have liked him to stay the same way? Yes, but it's a beta for a reason. This is a very interesting cover. Okay, skill, then ultimate. It keeps on giving me back-to-back Kafkas! Okay, that's the one thing I don't like about this Pure Fiction buff. It wastes so many Kafka procs. Dear God. I probably wasted like 2 ultimates at this point. The person from that one FNAF song? What? Did they sing in a FNAF song? Is this true? Alright, ultimate, and then Kaf ult. Surprised my Cerydra is kind of decently built. Just need better speed and finisher traces. Yeah, like you're pretty close to having a good enough Cerydra. My number one regret with her is, besides deciding to pick up this game, is getting Luoka and when Aventuring's release banner was next half. But Luoka's a GOAT. What's wrong with that? Right, skill. Ultimate. How valuable do you think is Cerydra's Lycone? I don't think it's worth it, no. I think the event Lycone is so good for her, you don't really need to consider it. From what I've seen, I think it said it was only 11% better than the event Lycone. And even if you don't want to build the recent event Lycone, the Robin one, the Robin event, is 1% worse only. So I think overall it's a very easy skip of a Lycone. Nice playlist. Thanks to chat. Never grinded her? No, I got you. That's the benefit of Sacerdos being the GOAT domain. Also, like, look at how much damage we're still taking with a sustain, bro. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Dear Lord. Alright. Please attack Lingsha. Alright, now we're good now. Is the event cone? Yeah, the Memdonald's. Yeah, exactly. When I did my bi-weekly star login, I got Archer to 80 and his talents to 6. It's pretty huge. Right, skill, ultimate, fuck it, we ball. Biggest regret is picking up Luoka in general. Not because he sucks or I don't like him, but I was just being stubborn with how good Gallagher was. Oh yeah, no, a lot of people seem to have that same anti-agenda against Gallagher just because he's like a 4-star or something. Like, I get it. I definitely do think that Luoka is better overall, but like, To say that they're not close would be kind of a lie. I think Gallagher just has some crazy utility, man. 1% worse against a free light cone? No, that's not what I said. I said that the free light cone was 1% worse than another free light cone. Or, I mean, it was 1% better than Robin's light cone. Cerydra's signature, as far as we know, is like 8%, 10% better, something like that. What I've seen. They control space-time and life, right? LeBron gives me life. He controls the space in the court. His birth was the best moment in all of history. I was about to say that too. Biggest regret is getting Jinglu? Yeah, same here. I did not expect March to literally just be Jinglu too. Or, I mean, at least kind of a replace. If I understand correctly, you use attack rope with Branyas, but the event cone uses ER. From what I've heard, it seems like you might just use attack rope regardless, no matter what team. I'm not really sure. Since there's no upper limit for Cerydra's attack buff, I'm not sure. All I know is that 100% if you're using with Finon, you always want attack rope, since you can't use her ultimate during Finon's ult state. Now, I'm a bit more confused on outside of Finon's team. Also, we could just basic right here. Let's see how Hertha does here. I refused to build Gallagher until 2.4, and I was like, damn, this Gallagher guy is pretty good, and I've used him probably 3 times as much as Luoka. Okay, that is skill gap. Our glorious king, still Mogs. I still have like an anti-agenda against Gallagher. I've at least given him a build. I was able to wait this entire time. Even though my only sustains are Luoka, Fujuan, and Lingsha. For the longest time, it was just Fujuan and Luoka, and I still never felt the need to build Gallagher. I only just recently gave him, like, a decent enough build. I've realized how badly you can afford to build him ever since I got my no-pull account, dude. Like, I could just have him at 80 break effect with quid pro quo, and he's still completely fine, sustain-wise. K-pop Demon Hunters, don't make me watch it again. Oh god. How many times have you watched it at this point? Okay, Herta's doing pretty damn good. Let me gen a skill point. Kind of pointless, but we still take those. Yeah, Herta's doing pretty good so far, though, hypothetically. I doubt we're gonna 40,000, but what if we do? Also, should I just basic right here, by the way? I feel like that's a better idea for us to just stack it up. Am I crazy? I'm really only using her with Finon at the moment. No Anoxa. Yeah, I think just attack rope in that case. Attack with speed subset, so we'll level that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, as long as you're above 140, you're good. Cerydra's best DPS. Yep, Finon and Anoxa are the goats. Absolutely. Gallagher's fine sustain wise, and I have like 40 break effect. Okay, 40 is fucking nuts, though. What the hell? That's the type of build I would be saying Gallagher is horrible. Even then, I think it's undeniable Gallagher's design is... I mean, his sustain is undeniably, like, the worst. Out of 5-star units, of course. But, like, that's fine, right? Genshin? Wait, what? Music slaps so hard. I love breaking, Benjamin. Unless you meant something else. Enemy damage creep has reached the point that Luoka is now someone I'm constantly using. He is just that built different, man. If we ever get to a point where even Luoka struggles, Fujuan will be the GOAT at that point. Half a bajillion times it has been watched in total on Netflix because I'm autistic and Charmumber is autistic, so every once in a while. That's awesome. We take those. Undeniably better in pure fiction, but I'd never use him over Gallagher anywhere else. Sigma gap. Yeah, let's just basic. Because we just kill right there with double. Now, the one question I do have is, okay, we can stack enhanced skills on the Herta, right? I think the smart move for me right here is to just skill, wait for Herta's next turn, probably. Fujuan's already the GOAT, why are you rewriting history? She is the best sustain-wise, but the problem is we just don't really need that sustain in the current society day and age. Please let us not get advanced with this next mem. I don't think we will be, but we're going to be like 1% off, bro. Oh, never mind, we're not even 1% off. Alright. Give us enough, or I have to use mem ult. I have to use mem ult, dude. Are you fucking serious? Whatever, it's fine. Alright, this changes everything. I feel like we played that really weirdly. We're still doing good enough. We're still doing fine. See, like right here, we would have died if we were using Fujuan, because we would have had -1 skill point. God damn, that ult damage is hidden. Holy shit. Now watch this. Yeah, pretty casual 3 millions just getting sharded. Let's go, dude. Use Luoco over Galagoat for cast before I got the actual goat highest in Lycone. Yeah, that's valid. Very valid. Meant the okay from K-pop demon. Okay, that's I thought I might have been confused. Yeah, no, I haven't ever heard the music from it. All I see is just people talking about how hot the Jinwoo guy is, or whatever his name is. Not Jinwoo. That's fucking soul leveling. Was it Jinu? All right, skill ultimate. Save us, hurt us, society. Did I miss anything else, by the way? That is in the hospital. We had a night where we just fell asleep to it. Long loop and kept waking up at your idol to just stare at them. That's fucking awesome. The bar is based on energy gained. Yeah. That is fucking dog shit gameplay. Dude, this isn't even that bad of gameplay, okay? The only thing that we've really misplayed so far was... Actually, it wasn't even a misplay. It's something I couldn't avoid. We had to just waste some energy gain so I could use 2 enhance and get 2 turns. Yeah, the damage is pretty damn nice. Yeah, Genu, yeah, that's the guy. Like, for some reason, everyone just pretends that nobody else looks good other than that Genu guy, man, and I hate it. Also, my song request bot keeps on breaking every time one song plays. Why the fuck is that happening? Can it stop breaking? Yeah, he's a DILF? Wait. I don't think that's how you use the word DILF. He looks like he's just a 20-year-old. That's like calling me a DILF. I don't think that would work out. Right, skill, ultimate. Oh shit, we're not gonna have the true damage buff. I gotta wait. Right? I think so. 1%! Luckily, we can literally just basic right here. Huge. Bruh. Bobby is my husband? Wait, which one's Bobby? I only remember the one from King of the Hill. Not sure outside of that. We need 5% charge. Let's just skill. Here we go. Please never say I'm not trying to. I'm just saying that's the equivalent of that's the equivalent of what was just said. See, like you get it now, right? That's why I think that's crazy. Hopefully no one called him that. Is mine back off? Wait, what? The Bobby guy? Bobby Hill or Mira? Dilfleck for 2026? I'm not that fucking old. Right, ultimate, and now it's hurting time. Let's hurt all over the place. I mean, this doesn't look like a 40k clear, though, for sure, though. No matter what. Is it? Maybe if we can get 2 more enhanced skills, but... Yeah, I don't know, man. That also didn't kill the clones. Interesting. Intriguing. Send you Bobby gifts? Let me see. Wasted 30 energy on Derta. Derta is fucking terrible. Dude, that was a that wasn't even a misplay. That was just playing her normally and it happened. That is her fault, not mine. Oh, it's that one dude. The camera guy, right? Gilfleck Grandpa? True, dude. Truth nuke, actually. Can you do a grilling stream next summer for Dilfleck 2026? I can't grill. I'm not... Either way, I'm not doing this shit, but yeah, I can't really do that. It's skill, ultimate. Looks like we're getting 30k at least. Imagine using Verta in the big 2k25. Yeah, no, I agree with this agenda. I can't deny she is good for pure fiction, though. That is undeniable. Even though right now she's honestly not doing too crazy. I think she's like on par with Casterus. Pretty similar cost. See, basic. It's like saying you don't know how to breathe. Because it's a little harder than breathing to grill. I think you need a few more bodily functions to do that, actually. Just a little bit different. Also, please tell me we should be able to get 1 more turn, right? But it's not going to have a true damage buff or anything. Unless we can get enough charge. I'm going to wait till last second just in case. But I don't think we can get 15% right here. Show me wrong. 92. Then 95. Can we get... I think we actually can. Hang on. We're going to waste in advance, but we kind of have to. I know Space can be like, oh my god, he wasted an advance. Oh, oh my god. Okay, let's just basic. Watch this. This is a 3-cost bro. Casters is not doing anything close. Yeah, like, I did this exact team, pretty much. The only difference is I had Cypher instead of Herta. I think that's pretty goddamn fair. No E1 tribute used or anything. There goes 74, so that was a 34k clear. See, for Southerns, grilling is a genetic trait. Yeah, well, I guess there's that. Casters fell off big time. Urbozo's skill damage can't kill marked ads. Do you mean second half? Oh, I mean, yeah, it didn't one-shot, but they're just tanky as fuck. That's not really her falling off. As we saw, they didn't die from a Herta skill as well. Don't worry about space, they just hate watch. True. True. Relatable. Thank you, Silly Ash. Wait, what happened? Did I miss anything? Dun, 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 dun. Marked ads from the last APOC? Oh, yeah, no. Okay, I thought we were talking about the pure fiction, so I got confused. Lost 50-50 on Heisland's Lycone to Himiko Lycone. This is devastating. Damn, you lost a 75-25. Tragic, bruh. Rest in peace. Escole emoji, dude. Yeah, bring in the real Quantum Goat Archer and see if he can't kill the marked ad. Well, did you know single target unit does do more damage single target compared to... Now, don't get me wrong, I do think Archer mogs, but like that's a really bad way of saying it. Also, we can finally change our build target to not be Aventurine anymore. We have fully farmed the goat Don Hung now. Agenda confirmed. Dude, what? Bum, bum, bum. Alright, now Echo of War. Needs a trace man, I don't have it. Why not just do wheelchair Archer with Cass? True, dude. Wait, did we die? Did the stream just die? Oh shit. Seems like we're alive, but the stream is in the red right now. That's something. Also, this music is... I think it's good, but it's not my type of music, if that makes sense. Like, it's just not my genre, probably. Refresh? Oh, and we're good if you refresh? Okay, sick. Yeah, I don't know why my shit crashed. I wanted Evil March, not Dan 3. Well, it's very likely that Dan is free, without leaks. Not even leakers can guarantee that he's free still. It is very likely that he is the free guy. That's what I'm banking on, at least. No matter what, though, if he isn't free, and we do have to pull for him, then I'm gonna go for Don Hung over March. Because he honestly just seems cooler for me. Can't hear shit? Really? Or do you mean of the song? Because if you need me to turn it up, please tell me, guys. I can't hear the music myself for you guys. You like funk only? No, I just don't like K-pop as a genre. You see the Pick and ZZ channel? Which one? Also, why does this shit sound like... I don't know, this sounds like it'd play when I enter a pizzeria. Let me peep the channel real quick. Oh, you're talking about the Seed one, right? Yeah, I saw that. I also watched the trailer. It's kind of crazy. Oh, piggybacking off of saying I'm muted? I didn't even notice it. My brain just like skimmed that shit. Doing Lycan banner, I'm going for EZRS one. Yeah, I think I'm going for that as well. I'm just a little wondering on whether or not I'll get Evernight on my main account, because I don't know if I'll have a proper team for her on my main. I mean, no matter what, in Dream, I do have a specific DPS that she'd work with, but like, I kind of want to make Archie the DPS, and I don't know if I'll be able to do that. You're forced to pull 2 sustains if they make Dan free. That's just lost money. Why? Why do you think that they're not going to give them free? Did you know that we're getting a third team endgame content in 3.6? You know who releases in 3.6? A sustain. You know why they'd give a sustain for that content? To make it more reasonable that people can clear it. Because not everyone has 3 sustains. That would pretty much fix the issue. Because if they didn't do that, then people just straight up wouldn't be able to play it without a sustain. I think it makes complete sense. Why would that not make sense? Giving a sustain makes much more sense than giving a harmony unit. Because a sustain is just there to, you know, sustain. Like what? Every night, more like not ever pulling night. Oh. Music very quiet. I can turn it up. It's okay. Once we get the 4th 5-star preservation in 5.0, you can use the mats you farmed here. Truth nuke, dude. Alright, I'm turning it up. You know, by that logic, if you have to pull 2 sustain, so if everyone has lost money, then every Gallagher selector they've done has also lost. Exactly, like, sustain is like the best thing to give for free, but of course, it's still, you know, no matter what, I'm not trying to trash on it, it's really good, especially with what he might hypothetically be doing, right? You need 3 teams, yeah, and this isn't leaks, this is, they have shown this, I can't wait to play that game mode with 2 R1s to my name and see what happens. I'm very curious how it's going to go for me, too. Gallagher feels like shit. I mean, I don't really know if I'd say that anymore, honestly. Like, there are cases where he can get cucked, but he honestly overall feels pretty good. Like, I don't know, man. Sustain and DPS are the best ones to give out for free, since DPS are very easy to power creep without breaking the game. Would agree with you if they didn't give out Archer. Like, what the fuck, dude? He is the best DPS, pretty much. I don't know, man. I think they did pretty good with him. Like, see, they could have very easily made it so that if you don't have Archer and Sparkle, you die when you try to use Archer. But instead, they made him the best DPS to use with the lowest cost of all time. They just made that shit goated, bruh. Ratio was insane when he was given for free and he got power cut. For sure, that's curse of 1.x unit. I think now, in the state of the current game, they just they have a better plan to prevent power creep from happening as badly as they did in 1.x. That's what it seems like. They've set a general power level for everything. Is your no pull even eligible for anomaly arbitration? Nope, not at all. Not at all. God knows when the fuck that's gonna happen. I have never 12 starred a game mode on no pull, and I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. Like, I don't see why it would, because we're still missing a shit ton of 4 stars. We're missing shit like ratio, which would have helped for APOC. Like, we just don't have enough developed of a roster for no pull right now. Just realizing we're living in the best reality because if Drolic was a Wua character selector, he'd have E6 S5 Zanny and say just because the SIG is better doesn't mean anything. It's only a 40% difference, and you can solo tower with Danjin. What are you even saying? We traded power creep for shills? True. Like, Archer will probably be long-standing more because he's a collab unit that didn't release in dogshit state. Alloy was just like a unplanned pregnancy from Genshin, honestly. Like, they were just forced to do that shit just so they could have it on PlayStation, only for them to take it off PlayStation. Kind of funny. Smelled one of my perfumes suddenly, and I was like, question mark, turn around, and Dad's coming out the bathroom refilling his hot water bottle. I'm like, this shit. Hell yeah, dude. He definitely feels Bonita. Power creep was running rampant because 1.x characters have the worst, most moronic design choices of all time. Yeah, no, and they've realized that, and that's why they're starting to buff them. I think the current state of the game is actually great. It's going in a really good direction, power creep-wise. Can't even trust what they say at this point. We're hoping they stick to what they said. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Kai? Are you talking about the power creep shit? Because they have been sticking to it. It's been a year and they've been sticking to it. I think that's a pretty fair amount of time. Like, I think it's clear to see at this point that that is a current plan. Now, obviously, they could change it. They could change anything at any moment if they want. So unless we see otherwise, there's no reason to assume otherwise, right? I think that's fair. Genshin wanted to abort Alloy, but kept getting told no. So yeah, dude. We be streaming ZZ 2.3. Yep, and that is tomorrow, right? Is when it should be. The update. This bad apple cover. That was a bad apple cover? I couldn't even tell. That's pretty huge. Wait, un segunde, by the way. Why do you keep killing Ishtar? I don't. Did you know if you type vanish, it removes you from the chat? They could give us C6 for all we know. Now, I don't think they will. But exactly, like, I mean, if I want to Fields Craft just as much, I could say, well, the trend right now is clearly that they're going to give us a C6 Archer in the next version, because I said so. I think that my Fields Crafting is more proper than yours, because I am the better Fields Crafter. Goodbye, chat. Guys, vanish. Awesome. Yep. No, it doesn't. Wow, guys. 500 IQ. 500 IQ YouTube short moment. Also, is there any other teams I should try in Pure Fiction? Let me go over to it again. Hunt Pure Fiction, Erudition, even ZZ with defense units. Let's be real, Hoyo dropped these little bombs of info and go back on it. Well, but like, can you show where they did? They haven't shown anything other than setting a general power level for the game. They have not made anyone completely overpowered past the general power level. I mean, of course, premium teams are premium teams with literally every unit in the game. They haven't made an Acheron type of unit since Acheron. They make the end games really goddamn clearable for general player base. You can clear with very free-to-play setups, like no pull, like I said, 5 cycling, or actually got a 4 cycle top half. Obviously, I think we could have done better if I had Luca bottom half, and that's saying something, right? Like, the fact that I'm even comprehending that I might be able to clear with Luca if I had them, like, that just shows you they are sticking to their word, and there's nothing showing otherwise. Also, we're gonna stop song requests for today. It keeps on stopping every song we play, dude. It might be for the better because it says playing Mango's TikTok version Fonk, even though it's not playing it. So we're just gonna use my playlist today. It's not working out. I don't know why it's doing that. This feels like a goalable on the ceiling thing. What? ZZ needs more free units, not because we really need it, but I need more excuses to slowly migrate ZZ over Star Rail. Well, I mean, you could always start. Why is Stream Elements song command still working? I don't know, dude. Like, all I'm saying is just that the website is, like, pausing after every song and just completely disappears all the UI. I don't know why, dude. Yeah, no, hopefully ZZ does give, like, 1 free limited per year. I think that sounds reasonable. The premium Acheron is a Acheron post buff next patch. I still feel like she doesn't need one yet. They should go through the entirety of 1.x before they even touch Acheron. Like, she has undeniably fallen off, but she is still very easily clearing right now. Alright, putting on song right now. RE1 true. No, DPS Lingsha or Himiko. I could do DPS Lingsha, actually, true. Kind of curious, too, on that. Let's see how that do. So, we do Lingsha, Ron May, Fugue, and should I do someone other than HMC? Because honestly, I could do HMC, but their build probably sucks ass right now. Is there someone that's like close enough? Perchance RMC. I mean, I don't know if it stacks up better to use RMC in this scenario because you know, the true damage buff from the skill thing, maybe it stacks up way better having double true damage buff, but I'm not sure. Fix it? I don't know why it's broken. Gonna listen to Fonk for the next 5 hours. Dude, I literally, guys, I do not play Fonk every song. But just for you, because you sound like you really want it, I could make it the entirety of today's playlist, if you really want that. It's just that I really like Starro, but they don't like making content. That's fair. They have been really, really slow on making content. I'm not sure why. Already did everything in ZZ, max out Hollow Zero, and all quests, events done. Wish they gave us more content. Okay, ZZZ is really good at making content, though. It always feels like there's way too much to do, if anything. I don't think the music is even playing. Now it is. You know, another gacha gives you that much? I have great news for you. I'm gonna let you do all my content. Yeah, no, like, I think ZZ has plenty of content, bro. Personally, man. Like, I always have a shit ton just left over. Can only 100% a single account? What do you mean only? That's that's more than most people, probably. Yeah, Starro's really good at diversifying their content, aka not releasing much of it, so there's plenty of time to handle others. But do you guys think I could get away with just using RMC on Lingsha, or nah? So let me double check how bad my HMC build is. Probably right. 145 to 2. Okay, that's not that bad. I remembered it being worse, but it's not great or anything, but it's... I guess I gave them back their relics or something. HMC has DDD? They do. Indeed they do. Dun, dun. I really am pretty new to gachas. Started like half a year ago. Goddamn. Dun, 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 dun. Chad is desperately trying to skip the song. There is no song request bot, guys. Is Lingsha even better than HMC for E0 Firefly? Yes. It used to not be like that. Yeah, because it's not Fonk. Oh, okay. That's fair. Alright, now let's game. Wait, actually, wouldn't I want to change my Lingsha's relics a little bit for Hypercarry? Can you play some K-pop? Just look up Twice playlist. No, I'm good. Gallagher Lycone would be the best for DPS, but we can't do that, so... What do I do instead? I guess I just keep post-op, right? And I just use a break effect rope, which we should already be using. Yep. I could steal it from Rappa? Yeah, I guess I'll steal my relics from Rappa for now. Unfortunately, ZZ content is more addicting. You want to keep doing more. They're good at dropping something events and game modes. What is that emote supposed to say? Oh, banger events. True, though. And honestly, I had to last minute finish the, what was it? The chess event. And yeah, I mean, if the upcoming Hoyo game is something similar to that, it definitely wasn't unfun. I don't know if it was my favorite gameplay of all time, but if they make it something akin to that, it could be interesting at the very least, dude. Alright, how are we looking now on stats? Wow, our speed fucking sucks. Why is it 147? Almost 200 break effect is cool, though. Full swallowed it. Have you played WoW events? They were so boring. I do think WoW's biggest need right now is events, better events. Because whether people like to hear it or not, events do keep people playing during boring downtimes. And when that event you have to go to is just not fun, that does by default make it harder to stay or justify playing. If you're not like a huge shill. At least I've definitely noticed this myself. 80% good events, 20% mid, 5 to 6 events. Starl 50% good events, 50% mid events. I don't think it's 50% for Starl, I think it's more 75%. The only event that I think I haven't liked during 3.0 was obviously the baseball rerun. Like, that shit was ass, bro. Obviously, it gave good pulls, but that's about it. If you think WoW events are bad, just wait till you play Starls. I mean, listen, man, if that's the road you want to die on, that's that. Okay, 417. So really nothing better for speed. Oh, I guess I could steal this from Firefly. Okay. There we go, 151, 2.8, and way less break effect, but whatever. Wua needs to scrap artifacts entirely. Fuck it, every gacha. On God. But, like, that's another thing. They won't do it. That keeps you playing. Like, whether people like to admit it or not, relics do keep you having something to strive for, and that's why that system is so successful for them. I do think I would much rather not have them, because then that would make things so much easier, though, for sure. Alright, now let's try Hypercarry Prayge here. It seems like a very interesting combo. Oh yeah, I found the song from Nyx's stream, by the way, dude. That guy's an absolute goat for having goated songs in the back, dude. Holy shit. Mid isn't something really bad, but a lot of events I turn off my brain and do when watching a video. Oh, that's right. I just kind of forget that the word mid means mid sometimes, even though I slander other people for it. Because I forget, man. Alright, let's kind of waste this DDD right here. This is why Limbus is the go-to 0 artifacts, just ascending in levels. Maybe. I haven't played Limbus in a good minute. I might want to get back to it, though. We'll see. Personal opinion, songs asked my opinion. You don't like anything. Why do I still not hear aggressive funk music? Yo, mama. Skill. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Labubu funk, bro. Thank God you guys don't have the fucking aux cord. I'm gonna be honest. Might be better for all of us. Alright, Fugue. I like Cerydra. That's good. Oh, also, we should be spamming Dance Dance Dance, right? And then I chose the worst. Okay. Let me restart this run. Horrible. Question mark? What? Does Labubu Funk actually exist? It does. W Dance Dance Dance. W this is so Dance Dance Dance. Why Charm? What did they do? Has anyone tried Cerydra Saber? I have not. Oh, speaking of, I believe it was Brushy, right? Are you still down for me to hop on your account and try out Cerydra Noxa? Did you actually go for it? Alright, ultimate skill. Searle 70% mid, 20% okay. 10% good. Well, okay, that's a Kai opinion. 70 ZZ is 60% good, 20% okay, 10% mid. I wouldn't say that. I'd say ZZ is more so 50%, but it's better for them because they have way more events as the sample size to change between. So it's overall there's more good events because of that, just because of the fact they release more events in general. But a lot of the times I find ZZ events kind of like I don't like them anywhere near as much. They're not as engaging, but I still do play them. If that makes sense. We go basic here. Haven't even pulled yet? Okay, fair enough. Alright, yeah, just let me know when you do build them. Until then, I guess we'll just have to thug it out. What's the best ever Starl event? Best ever. There are a few candidates. I would have to look at them to say, like, definitively best. I could answer the best this year, though. I think the best this year was probably the Tycoon event. That shit was insanely fun. But, like, just this year's of events in general are just so fucking cracked. Like, they're all goated, man. Except for the baseball event. I don't think we've ever had this good of a year for events outside of this. People love to glaze the Aetherium Wars event. I mean, it was great, but it definitely wasn't like the LeBron of events or anything like people say it was. There you go, Ultimate. Yeah, like Aetherium Wars, it was definitely cool. I think definitely people glaze it a bit much, though. On top of all the shit he already does, where he knows how to gamba, likes anime girls, etc. this time, I already knew. I had to wait till the end of the song. I'm playing Instars. What an absolute goat car. He went, okay, you don't need to do good. I will come up now instead of waiting. Absolute Sigma Wolf. Yeah, it's very likely. They might be a little sentient. What's the best ZZ event? Best ZZZ event. Now, this one's only a year of sample size. I would say the best one I ever had the most fun in. Again, I would like to see a list before I definitively say, but I'm not sure. The one that comes up to mind first was the what was it? I have it in the back of my mind. I can't remember what it was called though. It had a really good. Oh yeah, that's right. The tower defense one was up there at least. That's the first one that comes to mind. Fall Guys. Yep, that's it. That's what I was forgetting. Fall Guys is fucking massive. I think that is definitively the best one. There we go. That gave us 2 more actions with this. Yeah, Aetherium Wars was great. I'm not trying to slander it or anything. I just think people people do say it's the best event ever, and I don't personally agree with ever, if that makes sense. Skill. Top 2, that's valid. I mean, they're cool. Cool for sure. I just think that overall Aetherium Wars wasn't like the most GOAT of all time. Skill, ultimate. Also, Hypercarry Lingshot. I'm not sure if this is a really good performance so far, by the way. I'm not certain on that. Hated Aetherium Wars. I only forced myself to do for Delta funds. I think it was really cool, but it was a lot of people are blinded by nostalgia for it. Like, if you really go back and do it a second time, it's pretty goddamn long, with a lot of like things that didn't need to extend the event time. If you know what I mean, right? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it was always animated. Or no, I don't know. It depends on what you mean by always. What's good, Star? Yeah, we did pull. We lost our 50-50. At least it was to Blade. I kind of wanted Cerydra, but it is what it is. Basic. Didn't like museum event first time. Yeah, museum event. I think it was interesting, but I agree kind of. Like, it was fun until it started forcing you to play the event more for, like, no reason, right? Alright, ultimate. I should have had ultimate up anyways. Like, it had really good gameplay parts, but there were times where I was like, man, why hasn't this ended yet? Which is kind of like similar to what I felt in Aetherium Wars sometimes, right? Dun, dun, dun. In a way you like McDonald's? Yeah, McDonald's was fun. I think here's what this boils down to. We have different opinions. I think that's what this boils down to right here. We do not agree on everything, and that is okay. Dun, 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 dun. So let's just skill and then ultimate. Mole, mole. Oh my god, go to dance usage right there. I'm so W player friendly. More engaging than the museum event? Absolutely, dude. For sure. It's kind of pointless to skill right here. Well, not pointless, but we will run out. Yeah, and any opinion not the same as mine is wrong. Okay, yeah, true. Truth nuke, actually. I didn't think of this. Right, that ultimate. I mean, we might be able to 30,000 actually. This is not bad performance, so to say. Bartender events, first run is generational, for sure. Also, the fact that Gallagher was selectable during it, man, that elevates it even more. Dun, dun, dun. 242, now we skill in Lingsha again. Goodbye, my fucking skill points. It was nice having you. I think we might get an ultimate from getting hit by the enemies, at least. Thank God. So I'm not the only one. Wait, of what? Am I higher? Did characters used to talk when you pull them on the banner? I never have sound on, I'm not sure. Dun, 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 dun. Did I miss any other chats, by the way? Sorry, I kind of looked away for a second, and I didn't realize how fast it went by. Also, let's use HMC ult on our 10 action value. Let's go. Oh, I guess never mind. Well, might as well use it now. Watch this. Ultimate. Think it was a Genshin thing for characters to say their greeting when you pull them? Maybe. Yeah, I straight up don't remember. Glad I didn't let you pull. Oh, you normally pull for that voice line? Damn, bruh. I guess that's W player friendly then. Also, I should probably skill right here. Fuck it, we ball. Reread all of it to be sure. Like, that's what I'm saying. I missed some. Like, it scrolled past, probably. Also, Lingsha sweep. Skill ultimate. See, like, Lingsha's also fucking cracked because she forces you to get the Robin ult so easily because of how many times she skills. That's why I kind of think it might actually be better to use RMC here than HMC. But the dance is pretty cracked, I can't lie. Oh, and also they charge way better because I don't believe Memo Sprite skill charges the grit value as much as HMC does. So never mind, it's fine. It's fine. Glad I didn't let you brick my account. I got her guaranteed. Oh, you got her? Holy shit, never mind. GG's. Yeah, we will never know what could have happened. Also, rest in peace, my skill points. That was such a clutch advance. Dear God. It really sucks for our Lingsha's damage, but we wouldn't have had a buff. Holy moly. I mean, honestly, hypercarry Lingsha's doing pretty fucking baller. My skill points! Where are they going, dude? That's the one thing about this team. My skill points are done, so bro. Oh my God. Holy shit. Wait! I could have ulted! Okay, we weren't getting 30,000 anyways, though, so that's how hypercarry Lingsha does. Goodbye, skill points. I kind of want to try that with our RMC, though, honestly. More turns could be nice, but we also would have gotten less turns overall. That's Lingsha. I was wondering, what is Sparkle doing in this team? Oh, and you got a cone in one pull. Wait, what? What do you mean, Brushy? You mean like you got it in a 10 pull or like straight up just one pull? Oh, and by the way, mods, please give Starlet a shout out. Did you guys do that already? I didn't get to see. E0 S0 Sunday mentioned. And then if he was on the team, that wouldn't have happened. Actually, I think I would have rather have Sunday than HMC on this team because of the energy gain. Obviously, the extra skill point every 2. I mean, it would have been great. I don't remember. Have another one? Okay, fair enough. We did now, thank you. 10 pull, but it was the first thing that popped up, so I assume it's 1 pity. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't have any previous pity, that's fucking nuts. Holy shit. Or like Anoxa hater? Dude, I think that's like the complete opposite. That's like evil Starlet. That's Starlight Evil Fox. No, they're not a hater. They're like quite literally the opposite of a hater. The extra skill point every other skill / ult is with S1? No, it's not. We had this exact discussion. Right? Did we not? Hold on. Where is he? He's not on this account. I literally showed you the exact opposite last time, but I'll show you again. Like, let's pull it up. Database. Alright, databank. Character. Sunday. Is that extra skill point? Yeah, as in generating a skill point where there isn't one. That's extra if it wasn't there in the first place. Like, look. Was it on a trace or? Yeah, here it is. After using skill, recovers a skill point. That means that it's a skill point that wasn't there, meaning that we get an extra skill point. Do you get it? When's Evil like going to make another appearance? Right now. I'm evil right now. Anox is the best unit in the game, and whoever disagrees. Unironically, I kind of agree. Like, especially with Cerydra. He's pretty much the best unit in the game right now, right? It's between him and Finon with Cerydra's team, though. Now, though. Now, understanding what I'm saying, it's not extra. So basically, you just wanted to Reddit Nation me, is what you're saying. So here's what the reality of it is. Facts don't care about your feelings. Watch this. So Let me go over Sunday one more fucking time. We go to traces, we click on skill. After using skill, so they use a skill point on the beatified, recovers a skill point. Now, most people don't know this, but when you recover something, that means you didn't have it before, and you gain another. Recover means that you gain something you previously did not have, meaning you get another fucking skill point! Stop being Reddit Nation! Stop! Get it, understand! How is this all she'll take? What's good, Jimska? How's it going? Brother, you would get so much karma on Reddit now, bro. I just promise you. I'm having so much fun with him in Cerydra. I really want to try that team out. Unfortunately, I don't got any chatters that I think are willing to swap over their account right now, though. Spending one and getting one back. Did you know that normally, if you spend a skill point, you don't get it back? Now, most people don't know this. Let me actually show you an example real quick if I hop over into MOC. Or Pure Fiction, yeah. Most people don't know this, but let me show you what normally happens when you use a skill point. Just let me show you. Let me just show you. So, we enter battle, right? We enter battle. So I click basic, enter battle, right? Nothing much here. So, once we get past this enemy swarm, I'll show you how this works, right? So, we see links right here, right? Now it says skill. Now as you notice, that removes a skill point from my account. Whereas if I basic, that generates a skill point. If I were to basic, that would count as having an extra skill point. Now I'm gonna skill. My skill is gone. Now, does that mean that I used a skill point, or that you have a fucking agenda? Shut up! Shut up! Dear God! Dear fucking God, bro! Gonna make me use Jades to top up TB power? Yes, right now. So you didn't pre-farm Cerydra, right, Brushy? I don't get it, bro. I don't fucking understand. Swapping accounts, do you have Noxa and Cerydra mastery? Like, built and everything? Take on Fob and the one... Dude, I'm getting massively one-guide, but dear God, it's just that every time he always says this, and it's so fucking dumb. It's so stupid. It's... I don't get it. I don't think I'll ever make him understand. My head hurts like the pandemonium. Have you taken aspirin or something, Jimska? Brother. No, she's unplanned pregnancy? Okay, fair enough. I thought it was planned because you said you were gonna have Cerydra. Gotcha. Oh, what's up, dog? What you doing, buddy? What you doing? You just DBZ fanning? Just take the L. Just go to Reddit Nation. Alright. Oh yeah, is there any other teams I could try in Pure Fiction, by the way? Let's see. Made soup, but it's still too hot to eat. What kind of soup? Dun, dun. We'll take aspirin. I think it's a good idea. Now, I don't know definitively if that's the solution for your headache, because it really depends on what it is. Most of the time, like, if my mom has a headache, I'll be like, did you drink water? They'll be like, no. I'll be like, okay, maybe drink water. And they're like, okay, my headache's gone. So if that's the case for you as well, you could very much try that. You could try maybe eating something. It really depends on what the root cause is. But aspirin is a definitive maybe helper. Made that one face where you're like, oh, yeah, because you tried eating it. Fair enough. Beef soup? Hell yeah, dude. Okay, space. Alright, bro. I did say that, but that was like 2 streams ago, and I forgot to spend my resin on her. Said I spent it on a Farming Eagle. Okay, to be fair, Farming Eagle is based. Dehydrated Beh. Me her number, I'll take care of her. Mods, kill Charm right now. Kill them in real life. Nope. Banning won't do it. Kill them. Sniper them. Oh yeah, also, I never did level 10 this talent. Yeah, it's fine. Farming Eagle isn't based. You're right. It's insanely based. That was kind of Sigma. I don't know, man. Yunli's on your other account? Yeah, Yunli's on my other account. Would you want to see a Yunli clear? Because I could swap for that. And I can't use Cerydra. Even though that wouldn't be that great of a combo. But yeah, these are all of the teams. So far, we've tried a Charon, Hypercarry Lingsha, Castris, and the Herda. Only things we pretty much have left are Rappa, and I guess Saber, unless we want to try Aglia. Nobody was the strongest migraine I've ever had in my life. It actually felt like my head was being squished, like those items in the hydraulic press YouTube videos. Well, that's definitely sounds like a headache. Yeah, I mean, that I don't think that would just be caused by no water. So, I mean, hopefully aspirin helps. That's not good at all. Or here's another strat. Now, nobody likes when I suggest this, but I love this strat. Go to your local shower, put on the water at the coldest setting, and then spray it on your head for like a solid 20 minutes. It'll help for a little bit. It's kind of like putting ice on there, but like without ice. I can't use the ice strat because I just don't have ice. What are we fighting about? It literally, the whole thing is, Space does not understand the concept of regenerating a skill point, meaning you get one more skill point than you had before. Like, they just, like, let me show it one more time. I don't want to be on this topic again. We've been here so many times already. Databank, characters. So we go to Sunday, and they were saying he only generates a skill point with signature, but we go to skill, whoop-de-doo, he regenerates a skill point. But I'm not opening back up this Pandora box anymore. Why'd you even pull Aglia? It was never a planned pull. It was pretty much just, the Gamba Demon within me decided to do a single at like 63 pity, and then I got Aglia. So, I mean, she's hot, but I just didn't need her on this account, since I already had her on my other account. First time we got the Rona? God damn. Don't bring me down, pal. Goat Nox is him, step back, son. Yeah, on God. W-based Kai. Got the strongest migraine in my life when I accidentally spilt the salt shaker on my omelet and still ate it. You didn't, like, shake it off or something? Heh, the Taylor Swift song. God damn. Sounds terrible for a water bill? 20 seconds of shower water sounds terrible for a water bill? Really? Do you not normally shower every day? That doesn't sound that bad. I don't know why. This isn't League? Yeah, this is not League. I'm getting low diff 1 guide, bro. So what's the difference between regenerating a skill point and just gaining an extra 1? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out right here. But it is what it is. So Space. Like I said, last time I'm talking about this, when you gain a skill point that you don't normally gain, like if you normally skill on Lingsha, she uses a skill point, she doesn't generate one. Sunday uses one and then generates one. That's it. Cold shower water too? Yeah, what's wrong with that? I don't get it. I took off a little. Yeah, clearly not enough. Did you continue thugging it out and eating the entire thing or something? I don't get why he wouldn't regenerate a skill point. Exactly. I don't know. I don't get it, dude. Heard you say 20 minutes? No, not 20 minutes. Maybe I did accidentally say that. I just meant 20 seconds if I said minutes. Yeah, because sometimes I do that. It's kind of helpful. Yeah, Goat Nox a sweep, dude. Last time. Yeah, that's the last one, I swear, bro. On everyone's soul but mine. Well, that's a lot of text. Cerydra skill to bring stack 706. That's a lot of text. I don't think I want to read that. Garlic, read it. I don't wanna. I feel like that could have been a few less words. I see Rice Shower fan point. The point is they want Reddit upvotes and are actually, when in reality they gain one more skill point than you had before. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't know, bro. 12,000 points, let's go. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. Blindly dick eating S1 day. Dude, no, you just hate when anything positive is said about poor Sunday. He has done nothing wrong. This poor fictional character is getting bullied. Oh, also, I need to buy the monthly reset. I forgot what exactly pity I'm on standard, but I believe we should get a 5-star today. Yeah, he got my upvote. Reddit Nation, assemble. Space is your leader. Was broke and didn't want to waste food? Oh, gotcha. Fair enough. It do be like that sometimes. I would have probably just like peeled off the top layer that had the salt, though I'm not sure how that really helps for an omelet, I guess. Dude, please. Dude, I'm not reading all that. Yeah, he is successfully rage baiting, bro. 10 out of 10 rage bait. Last time I'm talking about this. This isn't even a Sunday is dog shit agenda thing. It's just not an extra skill point. You're basically just not using any skill point. So, I think that you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm saying you're getting an extra skill point because you didn't get one before! That's more than 1! That's more than 0! You use 1! You get 1! Fuck! Shut up! I don't... Alright, that's it, bro. Sunday is a... What? But he's a staple, unfortunately? Wait, what's that emote? Oh, bitch. Oh shit, is 7TV broken for anyone else? I think I see what happened to Kai. Yeah, it's just not showing anymore. Yeah, invalid crash out, dude. Yeah, bitch, gotcha. Yeah, my 7TV just isn't working here, it seems like. Dun, dun. Rip skill points, E0, S0, Sunday mentioned. Exactly, bro. I don't know, man. I will never get this agenda. He's fixing it in a bit. John 7 TV is fixing it, you mean? Tim, you actually spoke to John 7 TV, bro. If Sunday had a Mighty Anoxa fine on story, I'd instantly pull him. Well, that's fair. Wait, where is my... There's my water. Dun, dun. You got 18 fuel, so you may get some of her skills, talents. I forgot how much you need to exactly farm to max, but you might be pretty close. Sunday working health scaling characters as well is a big boon. Yeah, I'm very glad they didn't like attack percent gate him or anything. That's pretty W, player friendly. Alright, let's check my pity, by the way. What does Cerydra need? You mean relics or level priority? Alright, 5, 10, 15. Yep, just level everything. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 64. I thought I had more than that. Never mind, I thought I was at like 70. How the fuck did... Wait, did I really count that badly? Yeah, we're only at 64, so never mind. That's next month reset that we might get one. Unless we just get an early, which is possible, but probably not going to happen. Alright, 66, 67, 68, 69. There we go, we got nothing. Okay. I'm resourceful, I know people who know people who know people. I wish I knew John 7 TV. Well, I mean, that's cool. Regardless, it works on chatbox for some reason, so that's cool. Cerydra attack buff is kind of useless for them? Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Are you counting? Don't you watch DBZ? I'm using like what I use is I use a mental image of Goku every time I count. It works for me quite well. I just imagine 1 Goku, 2 Goku, 3 Goku, that's how I learned. I can't really count outside of that though. Limited resources, so I'm wondering which talents are most important. Yeah, no, he's joking. So I don't fully know either, but okay, skill talent, there you go. Do a 10-pull Drolic, I know you want to. I want to on the upcoming banners, not Cerydra. Look at how goated Cerydra would be for my main account, dude. We could use them on Archer. And, oh, I guess we could use it with Archer, Charon, and technically Saber. See, like, my account's one of the rare examples that could use Cerydra for pretty much everyone. But do I want to? No. I want that on my other account instead. I mean, the only time it'd be a massive W is if I did get a Noxa in the next version. Technically, that wouldn't be so bad of an idea. It's just I don't think I have enough pulls for it. It's very likely a Nox's next patch. On God space. Do a 10 pull and I'll show the minimum amount of bits your channel allows. Alright, that's all you needed to say. That's all you needed to say. What's my pity right now? 2 pity? Watch this. Okay, we didn't get anything. Thank God. There we go. Hello, Chingshui. We basically got her with how short Chingshui is. So worth a Nox? I believe it, dude. Did you try Cerydra with Faye? I did not. It should be pretty similar to using with a Charon at least. Yeah, let's go. Thank you, Silly Ash. Thanks for the 20 bits. Yo, like, how much was that exchange, that W exchange? Let's see, it was... So, a 10 pull is around 15 bucks with the double. I'll just count that. So that was like $15 to like 1 cent. I think that was a pretty W transaction right there. Hell fucking yeah. W, this is so player friendly. You're not getting Cerydra, there shows you're a worthy vessel of pulling my trigger W engine. True, dude. Like fucking Sakuna or something, man. And Nox's skills are doing... Yeah, I saw that earlier. Like, that shit was nuts. Now, it's definitely in part to the MOC effect, but, like, still, outside of this MOC, he should still be doing, like, bare minimum 300,000s per skill. Like, which is fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, huge 2 cents, bro. She wishes she was Farina tier. I mean, right now she is. But, like, she's not gonna stay that way. 600k in APOC? Yeah, APOC does have higher numbers by default, especially if it was during the weakness broken phase. So he's going to be consistently doing that there at least. Player friendly. Yep, E2 Goat Noxa. They should have made Cerydra free. I don't know why they didn't. Well, I could see why they didn't. Very heavily. She's a highly specified character. That would have wasted our free unit. I would have much rather to free Don Hung everyone would have rathered a free Don Hung. She isn't a generalist support as much as a specific upcoming character. She's kind of would have been a bad free unit. I'm glad they didn't. I like her design, but I'm glad they didn't give her for free, because then that would have wasted the one free one we have left to get. I'm Sakuna. When you get Trigger W Engine, you'll spread the gospel, S1 day agenda, and your takes will go from meat and potato to based visionary? Hell nah, brother. Hell nah. I quit Genshin on Furina's first banner, and I stopped really playing Sterl much coming up to Cerydra's banner. True. So specific. Yeah, exactly. Like, she looks great, but again, I am very glad she's not free. Like, there are so many better options. I think literally, out of all of Amphorius's units, the most specific units in the game are probably, from Amphorius are Cerydra and Aglia. Those would have been the worst units to give for free, because not as many people would have been able to use them. Aglia, you have her premium team or you die. Cerydra, she works pretty generally, it's just that she's only attack percent, so in cases where she might have been nice, like Jingliu, you can't really use that there. Like, they just don't really have too many options to use her with right now, outside of Finon and Anaxa, as best in slot. Would have been so funny if they made her free, but like they tripled down on her being a Finon only support just to make everyone. True. See, like that would have been W player friendly right there. I know everyone wants Dante over Cerydra, but like she could have been free, but the devs chose not to. Everyone ever could have been free, but they chose not to make them. That's kind of how it works. I got both Trigger and Sunday's weapon. Wait, is Trigger even out yet? I thought a rerun was. Wasn't her engine rerunning next patch? I hope Black Swan is put in gold shop. It's not unlikely. Especially with now that there's a... Now you could technically slot her off of Dot if you wanted to. Iceland's would technically be bad to give out for free. Nope. Nope, she would not. Iceland's is one of the best units they could have given for free. And the reason is, the justification is, you don't even need to use her on Dot to make her have good sub-DPS potential. You could use her on literally anything, and as long as they attack a lot, they apply the Dot for her, and she still does, like, bare minimum, like, 200,000 per ultimate and shit, dude. She is nuts. She gives vulnerability on her fucking skill. She gives defense down by having her ult up. She spam applies Dot without having to do it herself. Like, she is nuts, man. She is great. She would have been, like, a phenomenal free unit, dude. You need to be Aztec Philosopher to understand. True, dude. Trigger, yeah, with Seed, right? So first off, a male. Dude, please give an Oxa for free. You didn't read my message and started smacking. Are you sure you're not saying Totas in a skin suit? Okay, what did... but that's only if Kafka wasn't an early 1.x unit, so she's fine. No, but I explained why it's not just Dot that makes her good. Like, she would have been general for literally every team, not just Dot. That's what that whole smacking out was for. Yeah, Noxa is literally the best DPS we could get for free. 1000%. Only second by Archer, and they're pretty damn close. Is Cerydra ult weak as fuck? Only 144% multiplier on level 1? Pretty sure it's like 300 something at level 10, which is really good because it's AoE. So it's pretty much like Tribby levels of sub DPS. Free Silverwolf over free Heislands without Dot? I don't know, I kind of disagree. I mean, Silverwolf is great, but Heislands just contributes more to teams that she's on. Like, even though I have Silverwolf on this account, I haven't really had a single team to use her on. I don't know, man. Like, she's good. She's not crazy. She would be very reasonable to be given for free. Grolic pulled numbers out of his ass. It's 240% multiplier on Cerydra ult. Wait, I thought it was 300%, was it not? Damn, never mind. Let's be real, nerds. You ain't getting shit for free that's good anymore. It was a fluke. No? Kai, you look at leaks right now and you know that's not true. What the fuck? Really want to try Cerydra with Saber, but I don't know if I want to put pulls into Cerydra right now instead of continuing to push E4 on Saber. Up to you, man. I definitely wouldn't say it's the best harmony with Saber, but it is good for her. So, unless you really like Cerydra, I wouldn't go for it. No, but for real, the best free unit we need is Pink Barbara. Forgot her name. That would be a very, very goated Pink Barbara as a free unit candidate, dude. I would love that. The one archetype that we struggle to have is HP. If you don't have Pink Barbara, you die without it, pretty much. So if they just gave her for free, that'd solve everything. course. I would be okay with Rappa free. I mean, that'd be reasonable for sure. I think Firefly'd be given out free before anything, though. Converts attack to crit damage, so she doesn't need any. She does do that. But I need to rage bait silly chatters. It worked. You didn't even rage bait silly chatter. You rage baited the streamer. I am too susceptible. Also, what is this again? Action advance effect and defeats her before this action. Oh, that's that one enemy. Okay, the pure fiction guy. I was looking into some showcases for Saber Cerydra Sunday. I think I can do pretty much the same with my E4S2 Bronya. Yeah, like, you should be fine without getting Cerydra. They should make the free character Cyrene. True, because I ain't pulling her ass. Let's see. I think let's just farm Eagle. Where is it? Because I am fully pre-farmed for Phil. I'm not going to pre-farm for Mark yet because I'm not sure if I'm getting her on this account. Did you see Monato confirmed free? No, I didn't. Is that like a leak or a dream? Oh, it's definitely a dream, but I did not see it, no. They should make a dot sustain that is a hot woman and give it to free for free only to draw, like, on God, dude. I think the best case scenario in the universe would be if they make Constance the premium dot sustain. I don't think that'll happen, but if it does, I would goon a little bit. If this is a bait, I'm killing you. Would you like it to be? I know it'd be fine without Cerydra, but I was looking to see if she was better for Saber than RMC. Well, probably not. True damage scales insane with her ultimate, and Cerydra doesn't give anything comparable to true damage on ult. So I wouldn't do that if you don't like Cerydra that much, like I said. Why'd I lock that piece? Whatever. He's free because you will eventually get him. True. You're like being that one image wanting every new character to be Dot when Break is literally in a casket. Yes, because Dot was in that same casket since the fucking release of Black Swan. That was the last character that released. There are 9 Break characters at this point. There are like 3 of Dot. It makes complete sense. It's not my fault they refuse to release Dot units until now, man. That's why we still need more. I use Sunday's set and I would change. I would use ER 100% if you can get her 140. Wait, oh, did I miss something? Yeah, so the thing about Rope is if you're using with Phynon, you use attack. And if you're using with Anoxa, that's where it gets a bit more interesting. It's very likely it's ER. But from what I'm hearing, you might also be just fine with using attack Rope anyways still. Dun, dun, dun. Since Charm is taking forever, he's really... No, I believe it, I believe it. If so, that's actually huge. How would Monato be doing damage on no pull, hypothetically? It'd be kind of funny if I just immediately bench Soldier 11 after choosing her on no pull. I would have just been fine choosing Kaleda. Also, I've seen 2-piece attacks that's on her, and I think that's... Yeah, it's viable for sure as a precursor. Lock this, delete, and... But to be fair, if you weren't farming Sacrados, your account's bricked. Definitely Drawlick's fault. They didn't release dot units. Yeah, it's me, bro. It's me. Yeah. Uma no pull when? I would love to watch someone play Uma no pull, but I would never subject myself to that fucking torture. Please let me know if there ever is one. I love watching no pulls of games that I don't play that much. Holy peace, unfortunately it's on Eagle. I'm pretty sure I got a 5 crit roll of a hand piece already on Eagle, so if I ever do get a Noxa, he'll be phenomenal with sub DPS. He's like 2/3 Evelyn, give or take. He's still bugged. 2/3 Evelyn is fucking great. Hang on, as an A rank? I may steal Luoka Sacrados. Honestly, that's fair. Luoka Sacrados isn't even that good of a set for him in the first place. Just give him like 2-piece attack, or just give him holy piece. Or just give him, what was it? 4-piece Musketeer if you have that, honestly. Uma no pull. Hi guys, welcome to Daiwa Scarlet Run. Exactly, dude. It'd be the same run 10,000 times. Which, it'd be nice to see how they turn out. But I would not want to do this myself. My Luoka. Yeah, Warrior Goddess also is pretty much the technical best in slot. All things considered. I just don't really want to farm it. Yeah, he can go Goddess set. Every healer can go Goddess set. I just don't expect people to have farmed it for him, I guess. Chain attack set when? Oh, you meant... Yeah, please, dude. I really want Evelyn to have a definitive 4-piece now, man. My Evelyn's still on 3x 2-piece. I think mine is now on 3x 2-piece because I was min-maxing her for that one AI website, dude. Never farmed that bum-ass goddess said, no! It's cool, okay. My Luoka used 2-piece, 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 and that's fair. What is... I'm pretty sure mine's... Where is he? Where is he? I can definitively see... Yeah, he's just on 2-piece, 2-piece attack and Lushika. I think definitively you should be using Lushika for this guy, unless it's on Caster's team, of course. Then you just use, I guess, Broken Keel. What AI website? I think it's called Internet or something. I've got a set for my Gala and Lingsha. Now that is based. I just don't think I've farmed that much of it on this account. Have I? Could I use Warrior Goddess set? I think I only farmed it for Fujuan, actually. My bad. I did farm it. Where is it? Yep, I have the Fujuan of all time, bro. Lingsha more like Licksha, because you lick her because she's pretty. Mods kill them. I never use Lushika because they did actually die. Never use Lushika because I don't set my carries in slot 1. Dewey can't force me, he will. Don't even have Evelyn, but I'm rooting for her because her gameplay is fun to watch when Dralic isn't the one. Dude, my gameplay is good with her. I don't even make mistakes with her, though. What the hell? I don't think I play her 100% optimally, but I do it right for the most part. There we go, claim. Oh, and there is DU resets, so we could do that as well. Guy abusing his power. Did he actually? I can't see. No, they just got timed out for 1 second. Oh no, they vanished. Only reason I have it? Yep. Wait, I do have monthly, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, sick. We don't got to worry about that yet. And speaking of, I do still wonder when they're going to add this golden ticket. It's not impossible that they update it in 3.6, but I don't expect it. Because that's when we're finally going to get rid of the character trials for all of the buffed units. But the easy explanation for that is that's when Silverwolf's banner ends, and there will no longer be buffed units pullable, so that makes more sense. Draw lost on Short Cream. Yep, I lost. We got 30 pity right now, and we're going to have a wonderful no events to help us catch up. So I might continue going for Cerydra, but at this point, I might save the guaranteed for upcoming version. Well, I mean, we'll see. Got an edgy man instead. Yeah, at least it was Blade. All things considered, Blade is the best possible loss we could have gotten. Also, wouldn't it be kind of funny if I pulled Cerydra? The more I think about it, the more I'd be like, it'd be kind of funny. I'm gonna just do one more silly 10 pull, okay? One more silly 10er. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. The demons almost took over for a second. I really want Cerydra on one account. But I can't justify it. I am a gambling addict, absolutely. Their Vanish didn't actually delete their messages for some reason. Weird, why not? Oh, probably, I don't know. It's weird. Do it! No! Do a silly tenor and I'll double the cheer amount? Gulp, double? That's 40 bits. We gotta do this shit now! Watch this. Okay, we didn't get shit. I'm gonna stop. That's enough. That's enough, bro. Wait, so that is 20 pity now, right? Pretty sure. And we don't have a guaranteed or anything, right? Yeah, we don't. So that should be 22 pity. Yo, thanks for the 40 bits, bro. This is so W, bro. No more, man. No more. I won't even do it if you double it. Huge 80 bits, bro. Another 10 full. Nope, that's the last one, dude. Realistically, if I got her at 20 pity, that would have been awesome, but I need to save it for the upcoming patch. I do want March more than Cerydra. Or Anoxa. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Oh, standard pulse. I think we're at 69 pity. So this is kind of player friendly right here. Watch this. Alright, 70. And this might be an A rank. 71. Huge day 1 light cone. 50 Jade co-defender. Oh, I didn't claim that. Thank you, Dink. Thanks for posting that. Congrats on Welt, thanks. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a loss because then I could save it for March and guaranteed getter, I guess. I got new Harmony Lady. Yo, let's go. What's good, Maidenless? Should I get the Lycone? In my opinion, don't go for it. I would say, if anything, go for E1 instead. Because the free-to-play Lycone is pretty damn good for her. Every 10 pull you do, we all of chat will keep doubling the bits. That is the last one we got. We're not doing anymore. Apparently people are modding JP Umas to make Kitashans. Yep, I saw that, dude. I saw that. Losers? Okay, that's not that bad of a thing to do, bro. That's like... it's like gooning 101. A real Giga Chad Sigma extra shake on the Ohio Riz would save till 4.0. But I like characters, so I'm going to pull for them. What's so good about E1? That it's better than S1. I'd have to read it again. I just remember the numbers. Just straight up number-wise, it was, I think, a solid 20% increase or something. Especially if you have a Fine on, by the way. The main increase is that you get 1 energy regenerated. I forgot when. But for Fine on, what that equivalates to is every single time that 1 energy is regenerated, that's 1 stack. Or whenever, however much it was. It equivalates to 1 stack for him that you don't normally get. It is literally a Fine on the Eidolon. There was also something else that I forgot. Oh, okay, silly ass, that's pretty fucking chill. Not appreciating smaller tits, so they mod the game for their agenda when Super Creek is right there for them. But what if they just like big tits? More than small tits. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's fictional horses. It's fine. You'll live. And then I'll bench Augusta and run her with Chongli. I believe it. Silver Wolf. They like big tits, play Super Creek. But here's another thing. What if they like someone else's face more than Super Creek's?